The high hawks were everywhere.
Minute and a half to go, Phil. We are live, so don't say that one thing you weren't going to say.
Hey, Johnny.
Buddy.
Little warm-up music for show number week 56. We shouldn't say show. We should say week 56.
One minute. You ready, Phil? How's your site feeling? You okay?
I'm ready. I'm refreshed, cooled off.
Share it all over the world. Share it all over the world, people.
Was it hot down there? I'm sure it was.
Was it hot down there?
Yeah. It was 90 up here.
Wait a minute! I got a theme song for you. Wait! Before we go any farther, you've gone too long without a theme song. It's time. In a time of little joy, two guys from Illinois took fate in their own hands and sent the show out to the land. Archstein's gonna got in here. Music playing for your good cheer. Think I'm ready, then grab a beer. Come on, and watch the Phil and John show. Phil and John show. They're going up and there's nowhere to go. Well, Phil and John show, Phil and John show. They're playing so hot that it's melting the snow. Yeah, Phil and John show, Phil and John show. Don't know where this will go. Phil and John show.
That's what it's all about. Happy Friday, people. Phil and John Zone number 56.
56, John.
Monday, June 7th, 2021.
How many minutes and seconds? Welcome back, John, to Illinois.
Yeah, I was back home in Indiana again there for a couple days, having a really good time with some good friends and good people.
I saw pictures. I missed it. Yeah, go ahead.
It was a pretty good turnout. You really wouldn't know that it wasn't a festival. Honestly, there wasn't a big enough crowd there, and everybody I talked about was being safe, and everybody I talked to was so friendly and kind, and it was a nice place to be for a couple of days. Everybody asked about you, Phil. I had many people ask where you were. I won't lie, that's a real thing that happened.
Well, I missed everybody who missed me, so had a laid-back weekend, but the Hartford, I saw pictures and video, and for a, I don't know, I didn't realize it was going to be that big and cool, but I should have thought it was, and it did.
Honestly, Phil, we didn't know.
We should have been there, but we didn't. Next year. Is there going to be a next year, do you know, or is it in the wheels of you're in the management situation, possibly?
So what's going to happen is, yes, there will be one next year.
Right on.
Right now, as of right now, they're planning it. So it's just a matter of getting it all organized. And it's a year to go. So that stuff won't be announced till later in the fall. But we are talking about the 2022 annual John Harper Memorial Festival, which might also change its name, but we haven't made any decisions on that yet. And it will be at Bean Blossom, 99% sure. And cool. So that's for sure. We'll make it happen. I think I'm gonna try to get you contracted in with me. So we have to do our show from there live, so I have to have Phil as part of my booth. So we'll see what happens.
Okay. Twist my arm.
Yeah.
I'll be back there. I've been there 4 times. It
was fantastic, Phil. The whole campground was full. It was really just, there were over 150 golf carts rented out. That kind of tells you how many people were out there. And we had a great group picture we took with a whole bunch of people, and just feels good to start to get back to normal, and things are it felt comfortable. Everybody, so many people I talked to were happily vaccinated. So, that's if you want to go do it, you got to do it. That's what we got to do, right?
Right. I live vicariously through Facebook and people's video and pictures. Brian Flick had a great video of him on a golf cart all the way around the campground in a golf cart.
Yeah,
which was pretty cool. Quite a few pictures from various people, and
I got to spend a lot of time with Brian Flick this weekend. It was fun. He's got a great family. He actually just checked in and said, "Hey guys," right there on the feed over there. So, hey, Brian Flick,
Brian?
Glad you're out there, buddy. No, it was crazy. We had some crazy adventures. I had a kind of a crazy mishap where my golf cart ended up kind of in this creek. It was overflowing.
What?
Oh, I thought the golf cart was part boat, apparently. And me and my son and a couple of our friends kind of went on a back roads, a journey through the back trails at Bean Blossom, and come around one corner and it was well washed out, so we had to go up a trail that looked like, there was water sitting on top of it, but it looked like I knew where the trail was, so we just headed that direction. The next thing you know, we were in like 1.5 feet of water, about 80 feet from the road.
Who was the driver?
Me.
Oh boy.
I'm so good. Listen, I'm so well behaved, and I'm always so careful on those things. I just thought, let's go out and have some crazy time for just a second. And I had an accident. And nobody got hurt. We had somebody got bonk on their head, but nobody really got that hurt. And it was it was a story to tell. And we got the golf cart out safely, and it was fine. So those things are quite durable.
Okay, I got to make a note. Excuse me, John. We'll probably be at 5 or 6 festivals throughout the upcoming year. Do not go on a golf cart with John. Okay, go ahead.
That's real.
Oh, is that Amy, the other great golf cart driver? Oh, super.
She didn't have any accidents. She wasn't present when that happened. She didn't even drive it at all.
Not this time, she said.
This was so fun. She's a very good driver when it comes to golf carts.
Yeah, she.
Oh, and Brian Flick says, I'm pretty sure I remember you trying to convince me to go with you. I think we did. We went by Brian Flick's spot.
Smart move, Brian.
Yeah, that was.
Brian stayed.
Yeah, I'm glad there was nobody else on the car. That's all I'm going to say about that. But yeah, it was a blast. The music was good. The Red Mountain Boys, the Hen House Prowlers, Chicago Farmer by himself. So much good music. Good Morning Bedlam. There was one called Armchair Boogie, and they played a whole bunch of punk rock songs in the middle. Well, kind of some punk rock stuff in the middle of their set. They played a rancid.
Yeah, they're up from Wisconsin, up this way. They have their own festival in Wisconsin coming up.
Armchair Boogie.
Yeah, and we'll see them at Blue Ox.
I did the poster for that. Do you know when that festival is?
Which one?
That Armchair Boogie.
I think you did the poster. Where's my calendar?
I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm gonna see if I can find
it. I got my calendar because there's so much stuff coming up. The Boogie Down Festival, June 18th and 19th.
Oh, so it's the weekend before my party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Bonfire, Boogie Down, and then your Summer Solstice. Yep. Yeah. It's a good lineup. I talked to them if I want to go and vend. Yeah. I didn't lock in. Put it that way. I don't like locking in and backing out. So.
Here's the artwork of that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tuttle, Poole, and Gruel. That's Adam Gruel. Them Cooley Boys I've seen.
I don't think this is the final lineup.
No, because I've seen there's more bands.
But this was
I love that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I'm not giving the artwork to do the other updates because they never got back to me to ask.
You don't even remember doing it. See?
I remember doing it. What are you talking about?
I'm just joking. Remember how we talked about sometimes you don't remember doing stuff?
Oh, that's definitely true. That's a real thing.
It is a real thing. A couple of years later, you go, wait.
If you're tuning in out there and you have you have a share button on your thing, go ahead and hit share and share it out there. And there's a bunch of people watching right now, Phil. And it's Friday. We're declaring it a Friday because I worked all weekend, man. I worked all weekend. This is my Friday. Actually, it's kind of my Saturday. But we'll call it Friday night so we can have an honorary Phil and John Zone number 56. We don't want to miss a week. Maybe we'll have 2 this week. Maybe we won't because I'm actually leaving again this week.
Where are you going?
On an actual vacation trip with the wife, where we're going to go out and be away from society for a few days with a couple friends.
Well, that sounds beautiful.
Yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's two of her best friends that she grew up with. So I will be gone. I will be somewhere far away on Friday. So depending on the Wi-Fi, we'll play it by ear.
That's fine. I'm hanging out before.
And if we can, even if we can't, we'll end up doing. We'll just if you ever don't see us on Friday, just tune in on Monday. I think that would be like a good rule, maybe.
We got rules. We got rules now. Everybody, write that down.
Or a better word than rules. That'd be a good policy.
That's cool. Have a good trip.
I'm excited. It'll be fun.
Doing a lot of festivals up in Wisconsin.
Oh, now Don Black says we need to set a meeting. He said,
Mr. Bubbles.
Don Black says we need to talk, guys. Shoe and Ox.
Oh, yeah, those are, yeah, we're locked in it. We'll, count the days that you, me, and Mr. Bubbles will be together at those two festivals. That's over a week together.
That'll be real nice. I can't wait to get together with everybody again. And like, especially Shoe Fest. I was talking to somebody this weekend about it. I talked to a few different people about it, and people are getting excited. Do you know if they've made it a smaller number of people? Did they say?
No idea.
I don't. I
now that you're going to be gone next week, so it's going to be sketchy. But I did talk to Matt a week and a half ago to have him come on, and he couldn't do that week. And then now, but after you come back, maybe the week before summer solstice or summer solstice, if you can come on and give us a talk. Sunbeard, his other band.
The talk. He's gonna get Matt Robbins is gonna give you and me the talk.
Maybe.
Okay.
Well, we couldn't be on air to get the talk, so
it might have to be done beforehand to get us.
Maybe it's always a good talk. He already said he's ready to shoot some hoops. So.
You think? Oh, you think?
Yeah. What else? Yeah, his other band besides Old Shoe, the Sunbeards, having their CD release party 5 minutes from my house, and we're gonna be gone up in Wisconsin to a festival. Son of a gun.
Yeah, your records?
What records?
5 records. Oh, he seems annoyed, but he seems irritated. Look at that. Are you irritated, Phil?
Me?
Yeah. Well, I even got mail to open side on the show. 5 records, folks. Me and Phil and John get 5 records out, and we like to show you the covers because we dig record covers and record.
We were supposed to do a package thing, open something that.
I have one.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to do a combination of opening a package. What?
Okay.
All right. Here we go. We're going to open a brand new, unopened. It's Jimmy Page, Radioactive, The Firm.
Was that with David Coverdale?
No, it was with Paul Rogers.
Paul Rogers. Okay.
And Chris Slade and Tony Franklin.
I think Paul Rogers was the pre-David Coverdale.
Yeah, David Coverdale had a great voice though. That is The Firm, and I have a few of them, and so I just opened it.
David Coverdale did play with Jimmy Page in some project, didn't he? Coverdale Page.
Could have been. I'm not 100% sure.
Project called Coverdale Page, I think.
Yeah, I think you could be correct. Okay, that is mine, and I'm a big.
Okay, first record is themes from hit TV shows. Laverne and Shirley, Welcome Back, Kotter, Good Times, Chico and the Man. Even the Rockford Files was on this one. I love the artwork. It's just somebody had to draw all these little doodles. Looks like something I would draw. Kojak. What did Kojak say? What was his little thing he said? He said baby a lot, didn't he? He had a sucker.
Well, I'm not sure. All he knows is he had a lollipop. He always had a lollipop.
I think he said baby a lot. Hey, baby. Good job, baby. I don't know. Somebody knows what Kojak used to say. You win a prize. Our admiration. So hit TV shows. It's kind of cool. You know where this came from? There's no record in it. You gave it to me, Phil. I got this from you. This was one that you gave me whenever I bought a record. Or actually, when you probably gave me a record, because you probably wouldn't let me buy the record off of you. So this was the one you gave me. So that's my first one.
That's bizarre. I don't even remember the cover of this thing. Anyway.
Bizarre. Hey, Joe Peel, what's up? Don Black, Aaron Beetzel. Good to have you guys tuning in.
Cheers, everybody. Happy Monday.
So far, we got 2 likes. We're going to make it all the way to YouTube.
All right. This is Jacques Lupante, Cosmic Messenger.
I like that one.
Um,
Jean-Luc.
I like it's a jazz fusion. I must have seen him 5, 6 times back at the Granada Theater, I believe, the Uptown, and the College of DuPage. Great keyboardist, violinist, Jacques Lupante.
Jean-Luc. So this one here is kind of an interesting picture on the front of it. It's the best of Iron Butterfly Evolution. It's got like butterfly wings and like a 8 in the middle. It's a best of album. I'm guessing, you know, but it's got that one song on it. That, it does. I don't think it even has. It doesn't even have that song on it. Oh yeah, it does. Inagata Vida.
Mm-hmm.
You know what he was saying?
No, I do not.
He was saying in the Garden of Eden. But he was all fuckered up. He said, in the Garden of Vida, baby. Yeah, in the Garden of Eden. In the Garden of Eden. Yeah.
Are you
And
sure
I don't know
about that?
how. I don't know because he just mumbled it so much, but they liked it. It was so cool. They kept it. You know, that's like 12 minutes long, isn't it? That's like one of those really long ones.
Well, that was a good one to keep on a screw up, that's for sure.
Yeah, yep, I like it. Inagata Vida.
Mm-hmm. Didn't know that. I love facts, and I'll have some facts coming up in my next segment. Um,
I do have a new segment called Molly Cook's Jokes.
okay. Me, no good at jokes. All right, we're gonna go with old classic, and I heard they were coming back, possibly. Um, the Kinks, King Size, Ray Davies and his brother and the boys. Classic, old album. The back is yellow and taped, but the front yellow up. You know, it's still pretty much right on money with the color. This album is like 40, 50 years old. But it's not the point. It's just a great album, and the color still's there, and a great band. I'm a big Kinks fan. Quite a few songs. This one has All Day Night and Tired of Waiting for You. All right, Jenny.
Yeah, sorry, somebody sent me a message that was kind of not disturbing, but I just have to make a response. It's not disturbing. That sounds awful.
Oh boy, we should have talked about something.
Oh, Jason Miller, if you're watching, I'll get right back to you on that information. My friend Jacob Prater has got a car and he's moved, but I can't really help him. Anyway, so yeah, so that was the Kinks, King Size.
All Day Night and
I like that. If you're watching, I'll get right back to you on that information. My friend Jacob Prater. It turns out my voice is a lot louder than yours on the recording. That's okay. This next album is The Mamas and the Papas. I think they're a pretty cool band, man. You like The Mamas and the Papas? You know what I really like is
Yeah, I do. I went through about eight milk crates yesterday and today, and I had about 8 to 10 different Mamas and the Papas albums and very cool covers and inserts and sleeves.
The Mamas and the Papas is an interesting scenario. So I think the first band where there was relationships involved that I know of, like, you know, Denny and Mama Cass would hang out, but then John and Michelle were married though, weren't they married? Or they were together? Man, that had to be a stressful band practice.
Hey man, you should have gave me notes beforehand. I would have told you the facts. I'm just going. No.
I don't even know. They weren't even moms or pops. They weren't even.
Yeah, there was something.
But there had to be tension there because I just think for some reason I just think there was tension there. I don't know why.
They hung around with Fleetwood Mac and all those cats, and it was just like free love, and they just, you know, incorporated and made great music, you know.
And they said that.
You know what their kids are? Justin Bieber and Britney Spears now.
Well, no, John isn't John's kids? Isn't that the girl from One Day at a Time?
Michelle Phillips.
Michelle Phillips was his daughter, right?
Mm-hmm. I do believe so. See,
no, not Michelle. No. Okay, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's
Mhm.
confusing. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. So their mamas and papas. She wrote a telltale book that said their life when she grew up was a little bit strange. That's all I'm going to say about that.
yeah, completely. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, we're gonna do it.
Hey, Easton Bishop, what's up, buddy?
Hey, you Cardinal fan. Hey, they lost 4 in a row. Cubs are in first place.
No wonder my Cardinal fan friends have been so quiet.
I love the hat, man. I love that color on that hat. It's like a Tuscan. I'm using a Tuscan color Yeah, it's Tuscan, I call it.
red and then kind of rust color down here, rusty orange.
Yeah, I like that. Pop
Oh,
it.
I got
Yeah, but I like. I know it's more expensive, but for me personally, no mesh on the back. I like a pure cloth hat. But it's more expensive.
well, it's
It's
summertime.
a,
You know,
yeah, Okay.
that Netatrone just says "Go Cubs Go," so that means Netatrone's out there watching. What's he
Hey
hiding Neta?
Netta,
Hey
what's
Neta.
going on? What's going on? Go Cubs! Even though I'm drinking a red drink and I get a Go Cubs.
Hey, well, isn't this from Chicago? Where's that from? I'm not drinking green can tonight. Tonight I'm drinking my Shiner Bock. It's new.
I don't know. I think it could be Wisconsin, Milwaukee. I'm not sure about that one.
You know where Shiner Bock's from? You get a prize, but it's just our admiration and our thanks for. I might even be a like. All right, did you? What record are you on? How many do you have left?
It's 1 minute to 4:20.
Oh shit, it's my turn. Or
No, it's mine, and I have something to talk about. So let's do it, and then I'm going to talk about it because we need Okay, hold on.
well, it's almost 4:20. What do we do?
Right. Let's do the 4:20 while I'm talking. Go ahead.
All right.
No, I can do it at the same time. Me and Laura watched a documentary this weekend. A fantastic one on Terry Kath. Anybody know who Terry Kath is?
Terry Kath, yeah. I
Yeah.
did see the documentary that came out.
What?
I saw the documentary about that. Is it good?
Damn it! Really good. I mean, really good. Guitars for Chicago Transit Authority, other bands, and everybody knows Chicago, the band. Good friends with Jimi Hendrix. Died at an early age. He loved guns and was playing with a gun. Thought it was. And what? It's 4:20. Go ahead. 4:20.
4:20. Get back to the story.
Anyway, I was a big fan of Chicago and Chicago Transit Authority, and didn't realize Jimi Hendrix said he was one of the best guitarists he's ever seen, better than Jimmy was, and they were friends and stuff. That is Terry Kath right there. That's his band Chicago. They are from Chicago. He shot himself accidentally in the head to make a new band, offshoot of Chicago, called Cook County, because they were from Chicago. Great footage of him. He loved home videos. So my two albums are Chicago. I got goosebumps because I love the band, and it was a very sad documentary, But anyway, that's for Terry Kath and Chicago. And if you watch a documentary or know of him and his music, pretty sick guitarist.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. There's a lot of good music out of Chicago, out of the Chicago band, I should say. And Chicago is always, that's a band that's kept on throughout the years. They've gained members and lost members and changed and evolved and are still playing though. They're still producing
with horns and Peter Cetera, and but I bet you. Well, again, we're talking.
I have this weird memory of them though. I was in a park. It was a weekend. It might have been the 4th of July. It was Saturday.
Saturday in the park.
There was selling ice cream, and there was somebody else that was singing Italian songs.
Funny, yeah. Slow motion rider.
I don't know what time it was though.
25 or 6 to 4.
Maybe.
Yeah, it could be.
All right.
It's if anybody over 40 probably knows 10 songs if it came on the radio. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're one of those. Elevator, commercial, or jam, or pop.
Yeah.
I mean, if you listen to early Chicago, I'm going to keep because I watch it. I'll watch it again. I just watched this week. That they were a jam band in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
They were a little feetish. They were definitely a big time jam band until I.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, my next record.
Okay.
My friend who's a punk rocker who I'm trying to get on the show. He's a one-man band out of Madison, Wisconsin. He gave me this album because he said he thought I would like it because I'm a hippie. But I don't think it's the Electric Prunes. It's called Mass in F minor. It's like since I was a hippie that I would like this. You know what? The cover throws me off so hard that I've never listened to it. It's like
you're in a cult now.
Psychedelic rock. I mean, I've never heard the songs. Kyrie Eleison. All right, Kyrie Eleison. I guess I know that song. It's more traditional stuff. But thanks, Rob. And someday we're gonna get you on the show. Robo Man from Madison, Wisconsin. If you check him out, he's a one-man band, does surf rock. But the Electric Prunes, that was a gift. I just thought it was a cool album, and I'm running out, so I had to show that one. It's got a French horn on the back of it. That's kind of cool. So it has French horn, and it has this dulcimer instrument, and I'm gonna have to listen to it tonight, probably after the show. You gave me that a long time ago, long ass time ago.
What kind of? Okay, I did 2 in a row because both mine were Chicago and Chicago
Well,
Transit
we're
Authority.
going to end this pretty soon, and my last one is representative of this show that we're on right now.
56 Hope Road.
I also received this. 56 Hope Road. We should have talked to those guys tonight, didn't we?
Greg Fundus played Led Zeppelin 2 this past weekend. I just was going to play it's right
This
there.
reminds me of you and I, Phil. The two sides of the Smothers Brothers. I'm not sure which one's Dick and which one's Tom, but I love the Smothers Brothers, man. They're incredible.
So do I. When I was a kid, it was my dad. He loved Flip Wilson, George Carlin, and Smother comedy albums.
Oh,
So and Smother, yeah.
Yeah, Smothers Brothers are really good. And this one doesn't have a record in it either, which means this also came from you, Phil, at some point in time in our relationship.
I have about 5 of those, and those are great covers. Isn't this the sleeve like glossy?
It's glossy, it's heavy duty.
And and they're all quality, and the albums are paintable because they're thick enough. If they're too thin, I can't paint them because they're just flimsy.
You paint on records? Doesn't that ruin the record?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. Yeah, before it goes in a landfill, unfortunately.
Hey, anyway, folks, that's our 5 records. Phil and John Zone. So we haven't done 5 records every week, I feel. There's been a few weeks where we didn't do 5 records, but I think maybe we've done 50 weeks of 5 records.
Yeah, that'd be about right. 250 records.
That's 250 records each. That's 500 records between the two of us that we've shown.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know I had that many records. I still have I got a good, this many left downstairs. So I'm bringing them up slowly as we go through the thing. But they're all up here now. Now they're all on the shelf over here downstairs. So it won't be. I'll probably go like 50 more. Well, maybe 25 more weeks before I have to go record shopping. But we'll see.
Well, we could do. We're going to do a segment also. People can come on, and I like people to post or show a record of Phil's, or you can use a record painted. No, that doesn't make sense.
Like one of the records you made? I think I have done that before.
No, but you don't. Yeah, you just have to get more. No, that makes no sense. No, you can go to what? I'm trying to think. You got this much more. Trying to think.
Yeah, this is the Phil and John Zone, folks. You never know what's going to happen. At 420 during records, that was tricky. That was a little tricky.
Yeah, I should make a shout out to a couple of my friends for new pickups. It's like going to a couple of record stores, great people, a couple of record stores I go to, give them a month's notice, and they have a bunch that they're just going to get rid of. And it's a beautiful thing. And I do some artwork for actually 3 or 4 stores. From McHenry County down to Crest Hill. So anybody who has records they want to get rid of, record stores or people, do a custom piece of work or donate them to me or whatever. I can always use them. It's better than throwing them away.
Yeah.
But if you have no clue.
If they're flippy, floppy records that are all flimsy, just throw them away and give them the sleeves.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, the flimsy ones like today, I thought it was.
Unless there's a couple good tracks. It's funny though. If a record's scratched up and there's still a few good tracks on it, you get that, But
doing what I do, John, how many I go through. I know. I'm sure. I really don't. How many of you painted on? I mean, like today, I was painting on one. I knew it was thick enough. I thought, and I put the second coat on, and I hold it in my hand, and you could feel it go, and it worked right with the chemical reaction. Whether it be the paper in the middle, 1 out of 100, 1 out of 200, but yeah, it does. It's funky.
Do you think that the chemical reaction is having adverse effects on your mental stability?
Oh yeah. Well, your paint. I don't care if acrylic paints. No, man, anything. No. We're screwed.
I don't even
do another one. Yeah, no.
Yeah. I painted a lot this weekend. I sold quite a few paintings this weekend and moved quite a few pieces, and it was a good weekend. It was unofficial. It was actually called a camp out, not a festival. I think that's how they got it to happen by saying it was just a camp out. And then we put music on, but I mean, it was a pretty full crowd. No, I'm not going to say it wasn't. It was a lot of people there.
Yeah, I've been finishing.
You got Woodville on the show.
No, old Barnwood. I got from a Scott Capo machete. Yeah, cool stuff. I've been finishing up a little. I don't want to say a little late, but the old garden signs. Garden signs I've been doing. I have about 40 posted by Friday. I promise. And then they're going Janine's. It's a party garden sign.
That's nice. With the wood grain in the background, that's so nice, Phil.
Yep. I got Rebellious Garden, Bees a Buzz, Homegrown, exotic herbs, a bunch of herbs. I got tomatoes, pepper signs. They're all around my room, but I have quite a few, ranging from 15 to 30.
Have you thought about doing wood signs for, like, we go to Shoe Fest, make some actual little wooden signs that say Shoe Fest on them?
Oh yeah, I got too many ideas, John. You know, yeah. Yeah, I mean, way too many.
I just did to you when it happens to me. It irritates me if somebody says, "Have you ever done this or tried that?" I didn't mean to do it to you.
I mean, yeah.
I don't mind when people ask
that. It is. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I could do. You know, I can paint this way. Well, why don't you try it this? You know, just yes. There's.
You know, and sometimes it helps, and sometimes it just.
Sure. I don't mean to be an ass, but my brain is going. You know.
And I don't know what to say to those folks, because if it's an idea that I don't know if I'll try. Yeah, I don't know. I just always say that. It sounds like great. You know?
I got to get the notepad right in front of me that I have. Condense, you know, narrow in, man. Quit, finish that before you go. Oh, I wanted to do.
I think that's part of being an artist is that.
Oh yeah.
We have so many ideas we can't complete them all. It drives me a little mad sometimes.
Oh, well, now I know I'm an artist because I don't consider myself, but because I watch enough documentaries. I love from Picasso and Moreau to Dali to the new ones to any of them. All their studios, our rooms are sloppy with stuff everywhere. Paintings unfinished stuff. Well, if you zoomed around my room, yep, that's me.
I have zoomed around that room before.
Yeah, I know you've been here, and you got
our cover picture for the N Jon's own page is also is an image of that image there. Yeah. Yeah, so Mackey's Hideout last weekend was High Hawks. You guys didn't go to that, did you?
Yeah, no, we did not. They played up at Mackey's, which is about an hour north of here. And then he also played on Sunday down your way in Springfield at the golf outing. You did the posters. Great work, John.
I was planning on going. I found out that the show started at 5 o'clock. Well, I got home at 10 to 4. So I would have had to get home, unload the camper and truck, and then get right back in the car and drive over there right to catch the beginning of the show. And I was so worn out, I just couldn't do it. I told Chad, the keyboard player, that I was going to make it, and I want to see those guys again. It sounded like it was a really good show. Some of our friends went, but I haven't. But I didn't go. I couldn't do it. It's hard to do that a day after a festival. It's really hard on a Sunday to, for us to leave the festival and then go to something else and do something else, even if it's just going and doing it. Like seeing the music.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Can you guess what I had for lunch yesterday after we left the festival? Yep. We can't.
McDonald's, Big Mac.
McDonald's. Yeah. It's definitely my one. You have to go get it after the show. You started that habit.
Yeah, leaving from a festival, we don't eat fast food. I love cooking at home, but it's just a Big Mac and fries and a cold Coke. After a dusty road of talking to people after a beautiful weekend of festivals, which are coming up hot and heavy and beautiful, and I see so much music out there, and from Mr. Blotto this weekend of Miles Over Mountains to the same night, right 10 minutes from my house, you had to pick and choose.
Oh, and this weekend, Phil, like they had 4 bands a night, but we were camped about 50 yards away from the River Valley Rangers, and they played all weekend long, all around our campsite, all around the campground.
Really? They're from They're from
Dan,
my
Dan,
hood.
Dan Watkins, Mark Messer, and
Yeah,
the guys. Yep, yep. Jesse's. I
Jesse. Yeah, with the big bass. Yeah.
don't remember. Damn, I don't remember the final. You remember the fiddle player's name? I can't.
We had a new one. He's new.
There's so many names this weekend. There were so many people. It was
Yeah,
it was a lot, it took a lot though.
yeah. I'm kind of not regretting. I don't regret.
No, don't regret.
Um, wondering. I'm kind of bad with names, and now after a year and a half not seeing some people is when it's festival time, like from Shoe Fest where we know it. If people just say, yeah, oh boy, hello.
Yeah.
That's why I was hoping the masks were so good. I just go like this. Hi.
Suzanne Richardson said she stops at White Castle after every festival. So I think everybody's got a little bit of a
I love my sliders. I love my sliders. Hi, Susan. Hi, Susan.
I don't really like White Castle all that much. But that's my opinion. I prefer like a big bun, big burger. White Castle.
It's one of those things with the onion rings.
Isn't it a burger?
What?
White Castle cheeseburger. A burger. Is it a burger? They don't have cheeseburgers, do they? There's just onions and ketchup or some shit on there.
They got holes in it and they steam it and with a lot of onions, raw, kind of fried a little bit. With the onion rings are fabulous. Oh, now I want a slider. Way to go, Susan.
Suzanne. Todd Schneider. Todd Schneider was not there this weekend, but I told stories about him. It's a funny thing about Todd Snyder. When you become a fan of him, you start to tell stories about him, and it's his job to tell stories. But I've got stories about Todd Snyder.
All right. I heard he's going on tour. Correct?
Oh, yeah. He's back on the road. Everybody's on the road.
All right. Here. Put it this way. We can be detectives. All right. Usually festivals that are announced, like Shoe Fest, look at bands who are on tour, and maybe they're going to be floating into Shoe Fest. Hint, hint, hint.
I know a couple of those that are going to be at Shoe Fest, but I can't repeat it right now because I've only heard themselves. Mm-hmm. But they're being really restricted too. They're not telling the bands who they're booking who else is playing either.
No.
So
we got a set list here. No.
Two of them have reached out to me, so I know of two pretty fantastic situations that are going to happen out there.
I had one, and they go, "Oops."
No, one's a local act, but it's a super special experience that's going to happen. Anyway, it's going to be a fun weekend, dude. I hope they give us a list pretty soon. I hope they start announcing something pretty soon. Maybe they should get Todd Snyder back because he couldn't come that one time. Maybe they should try to get him back again.
Well, I'll ask Matt and whoever. I go, come on, I got to start doing artwork for the bands ahead of time.
Can you imagine if you had albums that were the band's album that they played when they did the band album? Like if you had Paul Simon albums, not that you would do those, those bigger names, but if you knew the cover album beforehand and you had some albums that you could release after they played it.
Okay, the closest, yeah, that would be bizarre.
But then we would have to keep the secret too, so I don't think that would work.
No, I have to keep secrets. No, there's someone upstairs I can't tell everything. The weirdest one was that matched up. And it's a true story. It is nothing. It is the truth. It has to be someone semi-famous. Vince Herman. I went to John Hartford. Never met him before. We're on Hip Heels, no, a boogie stage up the hill, real sharp hill, and we're sitting there. And I had an album for Leftover Salmon. He was playing there. Not Great American Day, but I had Leftover Salmon. Got a picture of it too with Sheila Jones and Tommy Herman. And hi Vince, I paint on record, give my spiel, and go, wow, cool. Of course, he was with his girlfriend, wife at the time. I don't know, a few years back. Looks at the back of the record. She starts crying. He looks. They start freaking out, and she goes, "That was my mom's favorite band and album of all time," and she had just passed away. Something bizarre.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, it was off the charts. And
yeah,
Vince, if you're watching, you've been on our show. If you're still with the same, it would just. I wish I remember the. I want to say like Helen Reddy or something of that sort. Well, anyway,
we got a guest that wants to come on the show. He's in the waiting room right now, and do you feel like talking about sports for a minute, maybe?
Easton.
Well, you have to say it out loud. It's going to be exciting.
All right, Easton, go ahead. See, I knew it.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Easton, what's up, my friend? You look like you've been outside. Oh my God.
I know it. Sunblock doesn't work for gingers. We just burn. You know?
They need to make a special sunblock for you guys. I swear, that's unfair.
It is. I think so. Hey, how was your weekend? Looks like you guys had a fun time.
Had a blast, Easton. We really did. It was a good time. We had it was just a good time. I didn't realize it was going to be a huge party. We thought it was going to be just a camp out, people camping, and see what would happen.
Okay.
It was pretty much full on. Very, very good weekend, and we did all the good things we do. Did you go to that show last night?
Yeah, we were there all day. It was an all-day event, pretty much.
Was it golf too, or was it just like?
Some people played golf. I didn't play golf. They wanted they almost maxed out on the golf teams though, so the turnout was great for the golf. But yeah, most of us hippies just showed up after the golf.
So you just laid there in the sun and just stared at it. It looks like.
Maybe. I do feel it now that you mention it, John. I thought I've just been warm all day.
You're already kind of a pink guy anyway, but that's all right. I'm just glad to have you on the show, Easton. It's good to see you, man. We miss you. I thought maybe. Go ahead.
I did run into Jeff Singler yesterday. He did do the John Hartford, but he did travel yesterday to make the High Hawk show.
Oh,
he missed OG Trio. No, I'm just saying I just did run into one person, and he was 3 sheets to the wind. You know what I mean? When you're camping for 2 or 3 days, you're just exhausted, like Phil was saying.
I had just got, like I said earlier in the show, I would have had to jump in the car 10 minutes after I got home and come over there. I just couldn't make myself do it. You know, I barely made it another hour, and I was sleeping on the couch, and so I wouldn't have been any fun if I went in one way or another. You know.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah,
it was a little pricey too. It wasn't cheap.
Yeah, it was $2. It was $2 for
How much?
I think it was $50. $50 for VIP.
50 for, it was like 25 and 50. There were 2 different standards, but I don't know what did VIP include? Was it bathroom?
Well, I'm just knowing Mackey's. So.
VIP just pretty much meant you could go anywhere. You really couldn't even go down to the dance floor and have your own tables and stuff unless you were VIP.
No.
I guess near the end of the event, they let just about anybody play. I'll go on the dance floor.
I don't want to do any. I'm going to be blunt, and I don't care who's watching. I'm tired of those pods and stuff, and just let it be. Let it be. Let it be.
Hold on a second.
Well,
did you just say that you eat Tide Pods?
I eat Thai food. Yeah. No. Let it.
We talk about sports, man. I got my buddy Easton here, my friend Phil, and they love sports. So we're gonna give them a few minutes to talk about sports. I get more than a minute at least anymore.
Yeah, there's 2 of us now, so that's like double the time.
Totally. Yeah.
All right.
You going first, Phil?
Yeah, I'm going to start with sports. This is a golf ball. Anybody? I follow golf. You're about John Rahm. He's winning the Memorial Tournament golf tournament. He's up by 6 strokes. Going to win $2 million. And he gets off the course, and he tested for the virus. And
that was Planet bullshit. They pulled him off the course. I mean, can you imagine how he feels?
Yeah. I do fantasy golf, and anyway, but it was funny. It was sad. Anyway, that's the golf story. John Rahm, a Spaniard.
Hey, so
you know that story, right?
I do know the story. Posted on Facebook.
The golf outing concert story. Go right into sports.
That's right. That was a great deal at Springfield. I'm gonna bring that up. $25 to golf, and for 18 holes.
Oh well, it was 9 holes, but I think the golf pros is a separate thing. I don't think that would included the ticket prices, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't think so.
Okay. No. But still, $25 to golf is very cheap.
Yeah. Well, it was only a 9-hole tournament too, which is kind of weird. I don't know what
you had to bring your own balls.
You always got to bring your own balls, John. But
go sports. Okay. What else?
NBA playoffs. You've been watching this?
Yeah, I watch everything. We got to hurry up and get show over. I got to do some sports at 6 o'clock. No, I'm just teasing you. No hurry, John. John's looking at the clock over there going, what the hell? Just smoke that thing, you son of a gun. And I know it's not a cigarette because you don't smoke cigarettes, son of a bitch. The NBA playoffs. Harden gets nuked with 45 seconds in playoffs. Bucks still lose. The Lakers out. LeBron done. I like what Barkley called Anthony Davis, AD. What do you call him? He had a name for him, street clothes, because he's always in his street clothes.
Gotcha. I didn't hear that one.
Yeah. So I like the Phoenix Suns or Utah out west.
I do too. I agree.
Atlanta's a sleeper with Trae Young, but Brooklyn going to do it with Irving and Durant? I don't know. It's up for grabs. Very interesting.
I don't think anybody can beat Brooklyn. That court is too small. They need to like double the court to keep up with those guys because, man, they just dominate. Oh. I missed an Amy sighting. Hi, Amy.
Okay. You're avoiding your St. Louis Cardinals thing too.
Yes, it's really been hard to watch. I listened to it on the radio yesterday while I was on the way to Springfield, and Winkler for the Reds hit a 2-run home run. Then the next time at bat, he hit a 3-run home run. I was like, I got to listen to something else.
Yeah, you got to be. When it comes to sports, I'm kind of a realist to a point. If you want to, talk, hardcore Cubs, Sox, Cubs, Cardinals. Yeah, when they lost Flaherty, they're screwed. And oh, really? All right, then screw you. The Cubs are going to kick their ass. I was giving you that little leeway there.
In the middle of the lineup. There's no reason why we can't rely on our bats. The bats should be able to keep up with any team in the league, no matter how our pitching does.
I think the Cubs are going to sell it. I think the Cubs are going to sell anyway. They got to get rid of Bryant, or they want to keep Rizzo, and I would get rid. Yeah, Bryant, Rizzo, or Baez. One of them is going to go, or two.
Yeah.
And the reliever who's just on fire, Kimbrel.
He's got like a .08 ERA right now. He's smoking.
Yeah, and how about the dude, the ex-Cardinal, the first-round pick? What's his name? You got Player of the Week.
Which one was that?
The Player of the Week this week. Wisdom. He had 6 home runs this week. You got Player of the Week. He's an ex-Cardinal, first-round pick, 28-year-old cat.
I don't know him.
You don't. I thought you were a sports guy. No, I'm just.
I am a sports guy.
Is that a Salvador Dali behind you?
That is a Salvador Dali.
It is a Dali. See, yeah.
Yes.
Yep. That's the way I hang up paintings too. Laura hates it. Crooked. No, seriously, not all of them, but I have I repainted the room, but some of them got to be crooked to make. Yeah, it's just the thought of an artist. I mean,
it used to be straight, but now that it's crooked, I like it crooked. So
well, I thought you did it on purpose, son of a.
Well, no.
I think there's an earthquake there today, it looks like, maybe perhaps. Is there an earthquake in Springfield we haven't heard about yet?
Hey, I'm in Macomb. Let's be right. I drove from Springfield today. I got home like 2 hours ago.
Yeah, I'm giving you what they give to me because everybody goes, they tell me where I'm from, and it's never where I'm from.
I had to get David Dick to give me a ride to my car today because I left it at the golf course because I don't drink and drive. So I had
how far is Springfield from you guys, John and Easton? How far?
About the same, I think. I'm about 40 minutes probably. How far are you, Easton?
Oh no, I'm an hour 45.
Well, damn, I'm sorry. You're from Macomb.
Oh, John, you're 40 minutes only?
About 45 minutes to an hour, depending on what part of town you leave from, where you're going to. But it's only about 30 miles away.
Yeah, it's funny. After all these weeks of doing this show, a lot of people think we're like neighbors, John, and I live down by you, and some people think you live up here, and I'm like, man, I'm 3 hours. I'm not even close to, people want me to go. No, I'm 5 hours from you cats. No way.
Somebody I didn't recognize right away came up to me and said that he thought the show was awesome, but I didn't know who it was, to be honest. I feel really bad. Figure that out if the person that said that to me send me a message and remind me who you are. But when they come to you and tell us they like something that we've done or our show, so that means people that we don't remember necessarily are watching. Does that make sense? Is that rude to say?
No, it's not rude to say. It makes sense. It's hard to remember everybody. Now that
it sure is. Yeah, I mean, it really is. Man, it was me and Laura were talking about we're High Hawks and
all the sports you guys have. Seriously?
Oh no! Hey, no! What the hell's with the? That's not a.
Got a new kitty.
Yeah, let's say. You know what? Here we go. Sports, folks. Phil and sports. Maybe they'll have a Phil Sports annex later if they think of anything more clever to say about sports.
Hey, so let's go back to music. Yesterday at that High Hawks thing, that was the longest sound check I've ever seen. I bet it took 15 minutes to do the sound check. All right.
Oh, not one of those. I hate that.
It was. Me and Netta stood up one time during the sound check. All right, good show. Hey, good job, guys. It's over.
Was it a big stage or a small stage, or was it?
It's a pretty small stage, and once the sun got down, the sun was like right in your eyes, right there. But the sound was good up front, but once you got out back, you couldn't hear any vocals. It was shoddy at best. They should have hired some locals because Springfield's got some really good freaking sound guys. They do.
The original reason that we hired Easton to come on the show was so he could come on here and talk about what's bothering him. So I guess that's a perfect little segment there.
Hired? It coming out of my money.
Hey, we can hire as many interns as we like, can't we?
I've been waiting on paychecks for weeks now. God, I got to get food stamps around here. I've been selling stuff just to survive. I'm waiting for these checks.
Guess I don't know about hiring people.
When the YouTube royalties start coming in, I'll make sure you guys get your fair share, okay?
There we go. I'll take that.
But there's no real chance of that actually happening right away. So, man, if you sent me a message this weekend and I missed it, I'm sorry. There were so many messages that came in. I didn't look at my phone hardly at all.
That's right. I messaged you yesterday, John, because High Hawks did start off with John Harford's song. I thought that was a good tribute. You know what I mean? Start off just like that. You know.
Do you realize we've had 3 of the High Hawks on our show, John?
We have had 3 of the High Hawks on the show. Well, we had
Brian Adams. You've had Adams too. I didn't see that one.
We go back. It was a couple weeks ago, I think. We had Brian Adams on the show. It was only a couple weeks ago, wasn't it? He didn't play anything.
He was good. Yeah, he
talked about a lot of fun stuff, though. We had Vince Herman.
And Adam Grule.
Adam Grule, yeah. From shooting hand grenades. Yeah. A lot of people on this show. I'll show you the credits at the end. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's kind of. What does the younger generation say? Dope.
I think that's the older generation.
That's the older generation. Now what do they say?
What that makes us the oldest generation.
We'd have to get on TikTok to find out what they're saying now, Phil.
TikTok?
I don't do TikTok, but that's what the kids are into. I don't know.
No, it can be a 10-second little thing. They'll turn out to be the next sensation. You know that people love the angry cat or whatever it is, grumpy cat, like tiny cat. Show us your cat, Easton. What's your cat's name?
Popcorn.
Popcorn, the cat.
7 weeks.
John, watch what you're saying.
What did I say? Was there something offensive in there? I apologize if I offended somebody. I didn't mean it. I like milkshakes and pancakes. And
cereal. I got good cereal.
I
had Golden Grams. I had Golden Grams after dinner for dessert.
I'm not a cereal guy. I'm really not. I don't eat breakfast.
Trying to think of some more interesting stuff to talk about. Like I don't have anything at all.
Come on, jackass. Do some.
I could tell you a bunch of dumb, stupid stuff that I did yesterday. You know me. I do a bunch of stupid stuff all the time.
Hey, John, did you play washboard anywhere?
I did play washboard this weekend. Yes, a little bit. Okay. A couple picking circles. A couple times it felt really good. A couple times I didn't know what was going on. One time the tempo of the song where we were at, like it kept wanting to go up and down. So that's really hard to be a percussionist whenever they fluctuate the tempo really strongly. Like it would drag really hard. Then it would be too fast.
Quit moving your arms. You're making me dizzy.
Do you like that little thing I can do?
No, don't do that.
Going to Hawaii.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Keep going, John.
I washboard my guitar a little bit for a friend Hondo, my friend Hondo got engaged to his friend Jackie, and he got engaged. He brought the wireless microphone out into the middle of the crowd in between 2 songs, and he told the whole story about his girl. And then he got down on one knee and he said, "Hey, babe, you want to boogie with me forever, every day, the rest of your life?" And then she said yes. It was a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I saw a video of that.
Happy Honda. Congratulations. I think it's Jackie.
They had electricity there? I thought they didn't have electricity for you guys at the stage.
When the show first started, the Flatland Harmony experiment came out without electricity.
Okay.
Now, the Bill Monroe stage, if you've both been out there, is designed apparently to really spread that sound because you can hear that bass stuff way up past vending up in my camping area. And it sounded really good up front without the amplification. It was actually, for the amount of people that were there at that point in time, because there were probably only 50 people out there at that point in time, it was perfect. It was perfect.
Okay, nice.
But then about halfway through their set, they plugged into a generator, and then after that set, the power came back on. So it was only for a few hours.
Okay. Hey, I saw you got on stage. What'd you do, John? I saw you with a microphone in your hand.
I talked to the crowd a little bit about our friend John Hotsey, who passed away, who was the founder of the John Harper Memorial Festival. We had a little show. We did a little tribute to him. We just got me and Bob Riley and Tom Burkhart got up on stage, and we talked about John Hotsey a little bit and got the crowd riled up. And it's fun to go on stage with a microphone and say, "How you doing out there?" And they get all wacky and they scream, "Ah!" And then I made him cry a little bit because I talked about how important the guy was. It's out there. There's a video I shared. You can watch it if you want to. It's out there somewhere, and either on the Hartford family page or the Bean Blossom page.
Okay.
What did you do, John? You got the crowd riled up?
Well, I got him riled up, and I made him smile, and then I made him sob a tear of happiness for John. And then we all smiled at the end and did yay, and it was fun. When I looked out on that crowd, I could see hundreds of faces, probably a couple hundred faces out there, and there were only a handful of them I hadn't interacted with in some way out there over the course of the years, And I got we took a big group picture of the whole crowd, and then we took a group picture of the people who'd been there all 10 years. It was fun. It's pretty fun. And then the Henhouse Prowlers came on and just tore us a new one. It was so good.
Oh, man, I haven't seen them in a while.
Yeah,
I miss them.
They're so tight.
Did you ask them if they could come to your 3-day music festival, June 24th, 25th, 26th at the Lighthouse Farms, and make your reservations? $50 a couple. We have a killer lineup coming up. John, tell me the bands, please. No?
Nothing has been announced yet, but it is happening. But it's kind of invite only. Send me a message if you're not on the list. We'll discuss if you've been a good person or not, and you might get to come. Easton, maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
Enjoy it.
According to Phil, I'm not part of the club yet for some reason, but
I think he's probably earned it.
You're in, dude.
Probably earned it.
You're in.
For sure. And it's not that you have to earn that situation.
I'm just
only private property. It's a situation where we have to be careful with numbers and I don't.
And it's right behind it's a cemetery's right there, so we do have to talk. I have to talk to a few friends.
We're taking a car ride tomorrow. It's gonna be a few hours. I think during those few hours, I'm gonna try to book all the acts during those few hours. I've had a few bands talk to me about wanting to do it. We did reach out to a couple bands while we were over at John Hartford. Okay, if they come, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, I'm joking, but not joking also too. And I understand all the bands are trying to make up for lost time and booking so many gigs, so it's very difficult. And it's
I always tell them
we're not paying you're not paying the bands. It's more of come and hang per se. I mean, if you are, then charge everybody, John. I don't know.
Well, no, I never would. I don't think I'll ever charge out there. It's better just to have a barbecue situation where we're just gathering as family and friends than to think about. I thought you froze for a second. But to think about charging and all that other stuff, and we don't want to guarantee anything, so we don't know who will come or not come, and we don't want to, we want the people.
It'll be rocking, but again, a lot of things are stepping on toe. I mean, a lot of things are coming up that before weekly things are changing. Wow, I was going to do this show, but there's like 3 other shows the same. But what I'm trying to say is, what am I trying to say?
Traditionally, bands have come and play there because I've worked with them over the course.
Right.
Part of it, we make everybody comfortable.
Did you see what band Clusterplex went to 4 now?
What's that?
The your
Oh
band.
yeah, they went to 4. Yeah, they got a drummer, right? I was like, "What's a Clusterplug?"
Oh, if Justin and the boys are watching, yeah, they're gonna go. Yeah,
that's really. They're gonna be disappointed in me. That's not what I was asking. I thought you said the 4 now, but you said.
I'm thinking.
There's a place like in Italy. They're going to Forno, Italy, or something like that.
You got it though. You got it now, right? Yeah.
I got it. Clusterplug. Justin, Chris Rader, Derek Rudder, Justin Torres, and a new drummer. Yes, I did see that. I'm excited to see them with the drummer. That'd be a good show.
All right.
I still haven't seen Clusterplug.
Really?
I still haven't. I plan every year.
All right,
I plan
he's
on
out of the
going
club.
to that Carlinville benefit that they do, and I never make it there.
His creds are just going way down. What's going on there? No, that's okay. They play. They don't play in Springfield very often.
Yeah, and nobody comes up where I'm at.
In Macomb, they don't play at all. I still keep saying Springfield. Sorry.
All that stuff is like 5 hours from me.
And what else is around Macomb? You're like south of Havana.
No, I'm straight west of Havana.
There's corn out there. I'll be right back.
It's like 40 minutes to Havana, to be honest with you.
Well, that just shows your dedication, and that's part of what we like in people is their dedication to the music and what we love. And I see you all over the place. It's always good to see you.
Heck yeah. I like traveling. I don't mind the driving too much. I just don't think about it and just do it. Put on some good tunes and just travel. You know what I mean? Right now, I got a car that has good gas mileage, so it's better than the car that I was driving. So I can travel more. To be honest with you. Next weekend, I'm going to go see Sunshine Daydream on Saturday. They're going to do a Zach Holloway tribute. His passing. He got in a car accident over the winter there.
Yeah.
And, he's a nice guy. He's about my age. I remember going to a bachelor party with him in St. Louis like 2 years ago. That was the first time I really got to hang out with the guy. And yeah, he's a bright person, you know, upbeat, kind of like I was. I am. I guess it's not was, huh?
Yeah, Zach Holloway. Rest in peace, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Did you do that, John?
Yeah, that was just something we did for basically for his family and for, I think it was, they used it for the visitation possibly, you know, that kind of stuff. I did 4 of those this year.
Okay, you thinking about you gonna show up at Springfield? We got a place for you to stay. I can get you a place to stay.
When is it? No, I can't. I'll be gone. Is this weekend?
Is that when you're going on vacation?
I'm going to be going. Well, I'll be traveling a little bit. Yeah, I won't be around. I guess try to say I'm going to vacation on here. I probably shouldn't. You know, I don't have much of value at my house though. So unless you want to come in and get the Phil and John's own sign, if you think that has value, well, shit, I'll sell it to you. But
hey, where'd the screen go?
So is Phil there?
No.
Hey, welcome back, Phil.
No, do you see me?
You're getting some kind of feedback.
Yeah.
Sounds like me talking sometimes, especially after
I
12
don't see you guys. Yeah, I walk away now. I get launch meeting. Here we go. We'll be back in a second, I do believe. You can hear me.
We still see you.
You can see me, but I don't see you guys.
You look great, man. You can't see us?
No.
We didn't change clothes or anything. I didn't put a chicken suit on tonight or anything like that. There's no guests planned. It's Monday. Everybody's probably sleeping in. I wonder what night would be the most likely night to get a guest on the show. Like we could tell people
we've done.
They're available.
You can honestly see me.
I can honestly see you. I think when I share my screen.
Well, how come I can't see myself or you guys?
Because I shared my screen. Every time I share my screen, you can't see me. So like if
Phil, are you blind?
No.
Have you gone blind?
It's good. I can see his hair looks combed and everything. I mean, so you guys want to jokes?
Monday night is freaking No Pants Mondays usually that I like to listen to online streaming. Yeah. Now that Tuesdays are open, you can get more guests on Tuesdays probably, John, than any night.
We get a lot. Look at all the people we've had on. It's pretty crazy.
Can you see us yet, Phil?
No, I cannot. I have no idea what happened.
Is your Zoom window open?
Yeah, it's Zoom join meeting, Zoom cloud meeting. I don't know, talking how to do. After 50-some freaking years, figure I'd know how to do this. If I step away, then I'm lost soul. All right, I don't know.
It's my fault because I shared the screen, I guess. Right?
Yeah, you did. It's your fault. It always is.
People can
I
still
told you I turned the computer on. No, I'm not being naive now. No, I don't know what happened. I'll figure it out. Yeah, okay,
I heard that you ever hear about when they mixed a dinosaur with a pig? They got Jurassic pork.
Oh man!
Hey, you know what you get when you
that
mix
was a bad joke. Come on, we need.
You know what you get when you mix an elephant and a rhino?
Hell if I know.
Hell if I know.
Oh,
damn it!
Please, someone else talk.
Joy, we need some jokes.
There we go. And restart.
Okay, what do you get when you cross a dog with a calculator?
What?
A friend you can count on. These jokes are brought to you by Molly Cook, folks. If you want to sign
Hi, Molly Cook. Is she on right now?
Joy Bishop. Oh, my goodness. Joy.
Say hi, Joy. You say it, Joy.
How are you?
Why did the elephant cross the road?
Why?
With his nose in his pants.
Elephants don't wear pants. She's still got glitter on her face from last night. We haven't showered.
It's good to see you on the show. How are you, Joy? What's been going on with you?
You know.
How was your birthday?
Good.
6-year-old now.
Had a
And
birthday?
a first grader. Yeah, her birthday was in May. We didn't do a whole lot. Ice cream cake, I guess. And I got her a kitten. Joey, don't hold the cat like that. Be
Joy,
nice.
this is my friend Larry. Hi, I'm Larry. My name's Larry, and I live in I'm on a stick. Don't shake me too hard. Whoa! Joy, do you like your cat?
Yes, it's more better than your stick.
Stick. My name's Larry. This is
No,
Larry.
Daisy. No, Daisy, you're just talking while you hold it. It's not really
You
talking.
can't see my mouth move. This is
No!
Larry. You can't see his mouth move.
Can't see John's mouth.
Well, the young man, I saw the young man this weekend who makes Larry's. There's a young man named Judah, and he makes Larry's, and he sold me this at a festival. It's pretty simple.
Okay.
You know, he might have patent pending on it, but it's a popsicle stick, a cotton.
Oh, I'm a joke.
Cotton and eyes.
Oh, Joy has a joke, folks. Everybody get ready.
Why did the soda cross the road?
I don't know, Joy Bishops. Why did the soy cross the road?
To pour out all the things that were in his body.
It's so good, Joy.
I'll come up with a joke.
I know you do a good job. You remind me of your
That's a
father.
great joke. Did you write that joke? Is that a Joy Bishop original?
But she can't write very good, so it was a said joke.
Did you come up with that joke? Is that your original joke?
Yes.
Or did
Yes.
someone tell you that joke? The question is,
That's what we'll take credit.
well, you know what? That's a really good joke. I'm gonna pour out all my insides at some point laughing about it. It's so good. Well, Joy Bishop, it's so good to see you. I'm glad you have a kitty cat. Yeah, 6-year-old. Proud of you. Pretty awesome out there. You got anything else?
Anything else, Joy? You got anything else? Was it nice to see Aphlia yesterday?
Yeah.
Not Aphlia Grace, but a different Aphlia. That is our friend. I haven't seen her since probably Boogie Fest last year was the last time I guess we ran into that little girl.
Yeah.
You know,
Are
that
you
Springfield
doing Wander
crowd.
Fest, John?
What fest?
Wander Down.
Are you?
It's in October. I don't know.
Oh, is it October? Where are they having it at?
Oh, that's right. I'm gonna be down. Never mind. How about you?
When? In October?
Yeah, I
Are you
didn't know I even brought it. I mean, I'm bringing it up because leftover salmon's gonna be there way down, and
Yeah, it does look good. A lot of our friends went to the cave. We already talked about that. Because a lot of our friends went down to that cave show. Did you go down to that, Easton?
No, I didn't, but I ran into freaking like probably 25 people yesterday that did. They were telling me all about it. They said it was really nice.
you know that many people.
Zip it, Phil. But this one guy that I ran into,
Yeah, I'll be gone.
I can tell this, I'll tell it in front of my daughter, says the first time he ever drove leaving a festival tripping in 17 years. Hey, that reminds me of 17 of somebody else, but I thought that was a weird story that the guy told me. He said he was all freaking out. I was like, dude, you shouldn't do that. That's unsafe. But apparently he made it home. Yeah, Jordan. What? Go ahead and tell another joke.
Why did the person why did the elephant go down the slide?
Why did the elephant go down the slide?
So he couldn't touch the rock.
Oh, so he can touch the rock.
Makes sense.
Harder than we give her credit for.
Who made that slide is what I want to know. I need to hire them to do stuff because they must do a good job. That was going to go down the slide.
It was you.
Well, I do a pretty good job of stuff, so it might have been me.
Harry, here's what I do.
Hey, John, what are you thinking about Blue Ox? I'm not bringing Chester.
All right, say
I
that.
don't know. Are they allowed?
No,
They're not allowed?
not for the general public. Mr. Bubbles did say something. Don Black, get back to us. We do need a meeting. I will bring him if we can bring him. I know we're not general public per se.
I don't know if there's a rule on that guy who breaks the rule.
What?
We'll figure it
All
out.
right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking out loud because that's a long time. And I already talked to my neighbors, which is cool. I mean, they got it just in case.
I think Easton just got beat up by Joy.
I did. I got punched 3 times there. This chair sits really high. My kitchen table is like freaking like really high. Like my feet can't even touch the ground, you know? So like when you get off a chair, it's kind of like, oh, so much.
Good.
Scooby, go ahead, Scooby.
You have.
Joy, have you met my dog yet? Oh, you did meet Scooby. You met Scooby.
Scooby.
Remember,
Yeah, she's nice.
remember Scooby? Should I get him?
Good old Scoby.
Scooby. Whoa.
I'll never forget that, Phil. It'll always be Scoby.
Do you remember him, Joy?
Come here, Chester.
He's out, Phil. He's getting big.
Yeah. I asked John, is it 1 O or 2 O's? Come here.
2 O's, Scoby. It's 2
Well,
O's, but pronounced Scoby.
Give me the dog.
Thank you, Easton, for that. It would have looked silly if he just made a Scoby.
No, it would have been hilarious. Me and Jeff thought it was funny.
There's Chesterberry.
What's this, Scooby? Look at this. All right, Chester, this is Scooby.
Yeah, you're gonna see Scooby a lot. Yeah. Gonna go see at John's house? Yeah, you're gonna go see Scoob? Mm-hmm.
Wait, flip around. Say hi,
You guys saw horseshoes over the weekend. Talking about Blue Ox, Phil. They're only playing on Thursday at Blue Ox. I don't know why they're not playing 2 days. Is Horseshoes going to hang out all weekend at Blue Ox?
Oh, I bet they
yeah.
will.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're kind
We
of
got all of it.
close to them.
Well,
should
that's
go
their
back.
home. That's their home. Are you going, Easton?
Oh, yeah, I got my ticket. I'm good, but I won't be there Thursday. I only bought Friday, Saturday.
Yeah. That's their hometown, but you got to look at these bigger bands. They got tours. They come in and out, man. They got to fly.
They could have to put shows around or something. Who knows?
But there's Good Morning Bedlam's going to be there, John.
They were good. They played this weekend. That was a good show.
You know, you look at the name, and I research it. It's 3 chicks, isn't it?
I think it's two guys, 2 girls and a guy, maybe.
I thought it was all girls. Anyway, they got the list of the bands here. One Way Traffic's going to be there. They played at your fest. They're coming down from Missouri, John.
Yeah.
You know, I like Feed the Dog. Like, I've seen Feed the Dog a few times, but now that I've gotten into them, I haven't seen them since I really enjoyed them.
Well,
there hasn't been many opportunities to go see anybody. So
well, Feed the Dog is me and Laura's one of our favorites. We're going to go see him in July at a festival called Little Stock up by Green Bay for a 3-day music festival with some killer John. Feed the Dog. Our kind of music. I don't know how to explain our kind of music, but yeah, very different, very original, very great, something different. Wisconsin, Dig Deep, Feed the Dog.
I'm not doing that.
Just a great lineup, I think, and camping on a farm. So it's called Little Stock. Look into it.
We don't have any musical guests tonight. Does Joy want to sing a song? Joy, you know any songs?
She knows a lot of Farmer songs and Corey Lynn Green songs. She knows a ton of those.
You want to sing a song for us, Joy? You're a musical guest.
You want
You
to sing a song?
on the show? No? All right. You sure?
I didn't push you.
You want, oh,
How about if
Come
I
up
sing
with
a song first? Do you want me to sing a song first?
Yes. Start
Okay.
one.
All I want for Christmas are my 2 front teeth. My 2 front teeth.
4 teeth.
My 2 front teeth. All I want for Christmas are my 2 front teeth.
5.
I forget how it finishes, but that's part of the song at least. So it's your turn.
I want to finish it all through the town for some reason. Oh. Your turn to sing, Jordan.
All around the town.
How about
Molly Tuttle will be at Blue Ox.
Now, that's not Tuttle, Pool, and Gruel.
No, that's Molly Tuttle that Betty John Hartford's ex-wife introduced me to at Hartford. Said she's going to be a star, and She kind of is now, but anyway, she was Molly Tuttle playing there. Thought you might know her from Hartford. A lot of Hartford bands. I got the whole list right here, John. Just going through some of them. You know, Sam Bush and Pert and Charlie Salmon, Horseshoes.
Say Charlie Park.
Oh yeah.
I've seen him in a long time.
Infamous String Dusters, Shaky Graves, Feed the Dog, Henhouse, Kitchen Dwellers, Smokies.
Shaky Graves should be fun. It'll be the first time I've seen him.
I'm intrigued by two bands, Lizzie, Lissie, Charlie Crockett. What's the other one? Shaky Graves. Yeah.
Graves should be fun.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Isabel in the 400 units.
Don't say that. Yeah, no, I like them.
They're more country. They're more.
No,
country.
I've never seen them. So.
You
They're the headliner.
You listen to them at all, Easton? You listen to the albums?
Yes, and I don't think he should have got number 3 for songwriters.com third in Song of the Year last year of the folk Americana. Their top 3 was different than my top 3 when I reviewed the top 35. I reviewed them all with
Chicago Farmer. We need to get them a Chicago Farmer album. Then he get all top 3 songs.
Yeah, it could be right there. Yeah. You know,
Top songs.
Isabel made number 3 on the out on.
Who count them down? Who was number 2 and number 1?
And you know what? I forget who number 1 and number 2
Why
was.
talk about that? Why bring it up if you don't know the facts?
Well, because I know my facts. I know my top. I got my notes close to me. Actually,
I'm cutting your pay.
Pay now. Oh God.
You have to set up a Venmo account, Phil.
I know.
Actually, they got this new thing now where they just scan your code and they send you money. It's amazing.
I know.
One thing bad about Venmo though, you can't use Venmo on a PC anymore. You got to download the app, so you can't just like log on to Internet Explorer or freaking Firefox or whatnot and use Venmo. It's against the rules now.
Isn't that kind of like caveman now to even log in on a computer?
I'm PC. I don't use a phone. When I get home, my phone gets put away and I don't use it.
What's a PC? Like politically correct? We're gonna talk about politics on the show. I'm a Mac.
I'm a HP. Actually.
What are you going for, Big Mac?
I had a Big Mac. I'm not going for. You can't do 2 days in a row, shouldn't anyway.
No. You can't even eat a leftover one. You got to eat it in the car before you get home.
I think that's a great name for an album, Leftover Big Mac.
Yeah.
That sounds like kind of a disgusting idea, the leftover Big Mac. You have to eat it fast. You eat it right away. Don't look at it too closely, just eat it.
You know, when I do artwork, a lot of bands go, what did you come up with that idea? I kind of think of the band and come up with something in my own bizarre head. Why did you? And they go, wow, that's a great idea.
You eat sliders.
Like I have a Great American Taxi over there. And the gentleman who was on our show, the bassist, he got one and he goes, why did you, and he gets it. It's a pig with big ears. Great American Taxi. The pig's going to fly. It's going to taxi the people. So.
Hey, that doesn't always apply on your records, though. Sometimes they'll say Sam Bush has a picture of Snoopy holding a lollipop or something like that.
Yes.
Well, you know what? Now where's the mute button?
I'm just looking at my I have one that says Woodland Remedy, and it's got, that's got.
I didn't say all of them.
That's kind of good. I've got a John Eric one. Billy Nelson, the Butthole Surfers. A Todd Snyder one.
Hey, to go back,
you don't even know when the hell he is.
To go back to the Isabella thing, I labeled his
Isabella thing. Oh, you're definitely.
I ranked his song a 7.9. 7.9 out of 10. All right. He's a gambling man. You hold that hand the rest of your life. That's the details of that. Number 1 I had was Shoes to Fill by Haley Kearns. I thought that song was the best song in the Americana songwriters.com top 35. That's what I narrowed it down to. Number 2, I gave it to Mountains Alone by Carly King. But I really love Mountains Alone. And I got into Carly King. And that girl, man, I really like her lyrics. I should get back into her again now that I found my notes. It makes me miss her.
All right.
You dated her for a while?
All right, I'm gonna be. You're too down. You live too down far south. That's too much country for me. I live by Chicago.
No,
So
this is
cooler with that
United
country.
States,
Hey, hey,
Americana
hey, hey,
folk.
hey, hey,
Listen,
hey,
of
Right?
all
Easton,
those names,
Easton, cooler with the country stuff up here.
well,
Sorry,
listen, here's something else.
you know,
Of all those names you just named of your favorite music, the only one I like is
you
Jason.
can like whatever you want, but you get like a little segment of that
The
country.
only one I know is Jason Scott. It's not the only one I like. They're probably all amazing songwriters.
True that. I didn't know 3/4 of them either when I started going through them all. Yep.
Are you like you some kind of music eater? You eat a lot of music?
Whatever I'm into that day, to be honest with you, changes from time to time.
I know he likes Jason Isabelli.
God damn it, Phil.
You're screwed now, dude.
Todd Schneider.
Well, yeah, Cody's never going to talk to you, or yeah, you come by our booth at Blue Ox. Hey, Jason, there's. Oh no.
And you'll call him Jason Isabella.
Yes, I probably will.
No. Actually, you're not allowed at our booth, so don't worry about it.
No, your booth's got to be right by the front gate, so anybody that walks through that gate's got to walk right by it. Phil.
We're gonna have a booth. It's gonna be it's like a pretty prime location. It sounds like. Yeah, we have to meet. We have to talk to him again. So we have to talk to Bob Bubbles, Mr. Bubbles.
Oh yeah, we have a couple.
On our last Monday night show that we had, we could get him in here, but I don't think he wants to be on the show necessarily.
No, we'll get him. See what he's doing for your party. I mean, not the Bubbles, but he lives down by you. Just to come by.
Well, you could just bring a bucket and one wand. It'd be awesome.
Do it in the cemetery. No, you can't do it in the cemetery. It's not a joke, no. No, not the Bubbles, just to come out without doing Bubbles.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I guess. Danville's not that far from here, right?
I mean, I went to Mo down in Tennessee, and it was freaky. Even though I did bring a few albums and I sold a few, but I wasn't venting, and it was like, to do something without working.
Yeah.
I've never seen Black without bringing the Bubbles. I've never seen him out.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people don't see me, at Festy season when I've seen him in different places with a dress shirt or a tie and a suit on. I go, what the, So we all think of tie-dye Phil, no. Oh yeah, though.
There's more than one Phil, but there's only one Phil in John Zone.
That's right.
The description says Phil M. John Zone tonight. I'm just looking at it right now.
Did you look at all the copyright issues?
Yeah, I can't get the rights to Phil and John Zone because some guy up in Aurora owns it.
In Illinois, actually.
That's me. So I own the rights to this. So Easton, you owe me $72.
I missed you on Friday. I went, I got my phone out like 50 times, and I was trying for like a half an hour to get it to connect. It wouldn't connect.
Yeah.
It wouldn't connect to you.
I was on for an hour and 45 minutes just waiting for you outside. But it was
like
beautiful.
Like the dog on the Futurama episode where he just waits outside the pizzeria.
I guess I'm lazy like that. I guess I could have done that, but yeah. No, it was fine. It's a team. It is basically the John and Phil zone. But yeah.
No,
it's like the smother. Yeah, it's like the first. Yeah, we've gone through this before. Yeah. No, it was good. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you eat gummies?
What?
Did you eat some of those gummies?
Which ones?
Any of them.
When?
We should have had one before the show.
No, I mean.
That reminds me. I found some gummies in my medicine cabinet the other day that I didn't remember I had. They're only like 10 milligrams, but I wonder how long they've been there. 6 months, probably.
Yeah, the milligrams I've started. I mean, I'm not but when the guy
number 50.
When someone tells us there's 100 milligrams in each gummy squishy like a
don't do it.
Like a Jello shot, 100 milligrams. You better split it in half. That's 50.
You better not. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure at home, get ready to go to bed. That's too much. Yeah.
Yeah, 100 milligrams. Sometimes you're laying on your couch awake.
Well, you split it, but it was anyway. You got to watch. So I'm very particular on.
I got something
doing my drugs. Back in the day, John, when you opened a package. What do you got in it?
Got something in the mail.
When we did drugs, now it's legal. we really had no issue because I guess we were naive and trustworthy. There wasn't that many varieties. Now you have to really pick and choose or trust somebody. Hey, this is really
Yeah.
good. Or,
Right.
I mean, I'm very leery, so I might. I don't know.
I haven't done marijuana in a long
When I
time.
quit
I've
drinking
stayed away.
alcohol, I have to get more smart about that because one day I am, because alcohol is a bad thing.
So
Marijuana fucks with my anxiety.
mail.
Okay, what do you got, Johnny?
We open this pack. I mean, can you guess what it is? First of all, by the shape.
A turntable.
It's a box.
A fox? It's a fox.
It's a box.
It's a,
box
um,
inside a box.
It is a box. I got it in the mail today. I didn't open it. I know what it is, but I'm going to open it live on the air because it actually there's a story about our show that goes along with this package I got today. It's kind of interesting and special, I think. We have guests on our show all the time, and they play songs. And we had a guest on the show in week 3, his name is Vince Herman. And Vince played a song on the show. I went back recently when I did that best of show, and I found all the songs everybody played. And I went to Vince's song, and I realized he played a song on the show for us that he was writing at the time. He was writing the song. It was the beginning. He had like the chorus, and he was coming up with how the words would go. And he kind of made up some on our show, like on the spot, made up song lyrics on our show when he's playing for us. That's what Vince does,
Yes, he does.
He's singing about a golf course yesterday. I wonder why. Oh.
Yeah, right. Thank you for pre-ordering Leftover Salmon's brand new Good Old Days LP, hot off the press, and with inner sleeve signed by the band. So I got this.
Beautiful.
So the song he played on our show or started was called Brand New Good Old Days. And guess what? That's the name of the album. Is Brand New Good Old Days. And that's not because of our show. He was already writing.
No. But yeah.
But man, this is a nice package. Look at that.
Leftover
Salmon, brand new
nice.
Good Old Days. I don't have anything
love
against Leftover Salmon's artwork, but I love what they do.
I love the
The first track on the album is Black Hole Sun, and yes, it is. It's Soundgarden's Black Hole Sun by Drew Emmett with Vince Herman with Leftover Salmon.
I wonder what that sounds like with him singing that.
It's really good. I cheated on Spotify and listened to it before I got the album.
So basically, he had to ask who wrote that from Chris Cornell to Soundgarden to write that song. They had to ask them.
I'm sure he had to get the rights from
Heck yeah. Oh yeah.
Records or whoever that was released on Black Hole Sun. I'm thinking that was Columbia or Warner or United, one of the big ones.
Or whoever, it might not be the band. It might be someone who owns the rights to that song, which is crazy nowadays.
Inside sleeve, signed by the band.
Niceness.
So, and the cool part about it, another cool thing about it.
Ooh, you get it right.
Scratched? Oh, no, it's not scratched.
It's scratched. I'll paint it.
No, it's got this variation in the plastic, like right here. See, look at that. It looks like a big old scratch across the record. I can't point at it. But orangish, reddish record. That is so weird. It looks scratched. I'm going to have to listen to it afterwards. It's got really thin grooves. Wow. Interesting.
Nice. I was worried you were going to do a Keith Cuts opening there, Phil or John.
What, does he open like his own album?
No, other people open up Keith Cuts things that he sends them. It's so ridiculous.
Oh, God, his stuff. Keith, if you're watching, dude, that's all I got to say about that. That's my comment. But yeah, this is my new record, Leftover Salmon, brand new Good Old Days. Came in the mail today, so as you know, I didn't even play the background music, but support musicians if you can. I had a little bit of extra money. I actually bought this one. I didn't let them send it to me.
What I find intriguing also, John, is the color usage. It's bright. Look at the colors. Can you name the colors from top to bottom? It's
kind of aqua blue,
yeah, very unique colors. It takes a minute to get used to, but I like it a lot. It's not pastel, which I do not like using, but it's a medium between. It's a very popping, fluorescent. It's got a pop to it.
Category Stomp song, a Harper song, and there's a whole bunch of new ones we haven't heard. The album ends with a song called "We'll Get By," which is probably a pretty good. We'll get by. We're getting by. Do you ever get by? You know when your mouth gets pretty dry. Oh no, that's get high.
Yeah, that's when you're getting high. Yeah. George Thorogood.
Yeah, George Thorogood, the bad to the boner. He is the bad to the boner.
Yes.
I Old friend of mine, he goes, remember the days, man, where's Columbia Gold? Remember that pot? Man, when you smoked that joint of Columbia or bowl, in a metal, the little silver, when you had cotton mouth. Nowadays, I smoke pot. I don't get cotton mouth like I used to. Man, when I smoked that stuff, I got such cotton mouth.
That's the digital download. First person to enter those codes at that website can have it. Yep. You're gonna have to go back and pause that later, aren't you?
What?
Yeah, I hope somebody's gonna beat us to it.
I don't. The digital download it comes with it, but I never really do it because I don't have a player that I really use it through. But if you want the album, there's my copy of it right there.
Wait a minute. I already downloaded it. I told you. No.
Well, I did that. I did it on the Tom Snyder album too. I just I put it up on the screen. But you know what? Nobody ever went and got it. You have to go back and pause it and be like, no. There's no stickers or anything inside. That's kind of lame. But that's okay.
That's some bullshit. You gotta throw in some stickers. Damn it.
No matter what you have, everybody wants something more. You can't
God.
make anybody happy ever a long time. What do they say?
He doesn't like the High Hawks. He doesn't like Jason Isabella. Oh boy, he's in trouble.
I love High Hawks. What are you talking about?
God, you definitely ain't going to see us. You better run and hide.
Tell your boy better run and hide.
Yeah, so I opened a mail on the show. That's all I had this week, though. It's okay.
What else do I have? I'm sure there's something from Amazon. No, Amazon's done for a minute. What else do I have to open up? Nothing. No.
You got more albums to open up. Did you order? Did you order that Firm album off of line or something, or did you get it at a record store?
With the Fix or the Firm? Oh no. It comes in. People give me. I have 5 of them. I opened that one because somehow a lot of them from record stores or people, people give me boxes. I open them later or go through old stuff like I did this weekend that I forgot, and that was in there.
Was it off cut? Was it an off cut? Did it have a hole or a corner cut off of it?
Excuse me?
The album it wasn't an off cut. Like you know what an off cut is?
Yeah, I know. That's the cut.
Nip it.
No, there's a lot that are mass produced. I don't know. Maybe it's as I see through thousands and thousands of records, it could be a deformity from the manufacturer. I can tell. You can't really tell off the bat, but if you get to know records and feel them, you can sense of a malfunction or see something different or a labor. Because I can sense. I found an old Rolling Stone actually yesterday, a rare one from Decca Records. I think I haven't looked it up yet, so I think I'm intrigued by that one. And a howling wolf.
I'd consider you an expert of records, Phil. I mean,
not records. Just a little bit of everything. Not records. Music. But the music is not. No, I'm not. I'm not an expert in nothing. Put that way.
So, an expert in music. What about song titles?
No, terrible. I like. I don't know what. No.
Well, do you know anything that you can name something out of the whole alphabet?
Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's fire with something.
What should we make an alphabet?
Let's do. Okay, we it's a music theme, so we got to do something. I don't care, bands we've seen. Okay, we've done that.
How about bands that don't exist, like fake band names that you make up?
No, I don't like that one.
Yeah, that we could get too off track there.
Yeah. How about?
What do you think so? Huh?
Yeah, I don't like
You
that
have to
one.
be creative. You still have to be imaginative. You have to use your imagination.
How about bands that we've seen that are obscure that you might think we wouldn't have seen?
All right.
Okay.
All right, go for it. Go for it. You're up. Hey, you've seen this band, but you might not realize that I really did.
I'm starting at A with Anthrax.
Okay. All right. It might be okay. That's cool. Why you say okay? B would be Well, just go with Black Sabbath. I mean, it's nothing out of the blue. I'll get out of the. Okay, good.
I believe you believe in Black Sabbath. Of course, you probably believe that.
I didn't really care for them. Coheed and Cambria, I've seen them a few times.
Yeah. Okay.
D. Dead Milkman.
If you have a similar line, it might have been in the same same show at the Metro in Chicago. Effigies, Effigies, Effigies.
Effigies.
Yep, killer band back in late.
We're on F. Somebody says Frankie Goes to Hollywood. That'd be a good one.
I used to be
I,
quite a Bible thumper when I was
I
younger.
just looked at the album last night. I got one.
Flyleaf.
Flyleaf.
Yeah, that woman singer does a real good job. I've seen them a few times.
See, I can't say the Grateful Dead for G, so I'm thinking for a second. That's hard. That's a bit of a challenge because you have to think of two different things. Like you
G?
I know it's a band that's not the first band that comes to your mind with that letter. It's kind of hard.
I'm not gonna say Grateful Dead or Go Great American Taxi, but everybody knows I've seen them like 1,000 times. You know.
Well, like Black Sabbath. I mean,
Grover Washington.
Put it. What about the Gutter Twins?
I never saw the Gutter Twins. I saw the. I'm trying to think of bands that I saw. I never saw the Germs.
All right, go for it. Have you seen them?
No, that was when I was younger. I don't think that the Germs would.
What about Gary Newman?
No, I never saw Gary Newman. I saw
Goo Goo Dolls. Go-Go's.
Well, I did see the Goo Goo Dolls one time. We could do Goo Goo Dolls.
G Love and Special Sauce.
Yeah, I've seen them a bunch of times. Okay, G Love and Special Sauce.
Right. H. Husker Du.
Husker Du. I don't even know that band.
Well, of course you're not.
Okay, well, let me go back to G. Can I go back to G again?
Yep, go for it.
I want to say the Gin Blossoms because I did see them.
Okay.
But we were in the parking lot and we were late for the show and we didn't hurry to get inside for their set. So I just saw the end of it. But Gin Blossoms, yeah.
Okay.
I didn't really.
No, I want to change it. I like Husker Du, but I want to come up with something different. I've seen a lot of bands. I'm going to come up with something different. Husker Du is a killer band. I've seen many times. H.
I got I haven't. I really didn't.
I'm going to go with one of my sleeper favorite bands, and I just saw the cover and I love it. And they're two chicks singing, and I've seen them, and they play one of my favorite bands, and they really rock. I've seen them live 3 times, and even in their older Heart. They go crazy on you and stuff like that. I mean, really a killer band.
Yeah, they are a killer band.
They really are. Okay, go ahead.
I'm going with another female singer. This is 2 for me, and 2 in a row with me and Phil. In This Moment, I got to meet the band afterwards. I got their autograph. It was at the pageant in St. Louis. They seemed pretty cool. The band was cool, but yeah, their music, I can't even name a song.
I got to see Jane's Addiction in their original format with Eric Avery on bass in 1991. Jane's Addiction. Somebody said Jane's Addiction. I mean, you might have thought I'd go see them for sure, but that was a kind of a significant show, I think, because he left the band shortly thereafter. They had bass player issues for years. They never really recovered after Ritual de lo Habitual. But Jane's Addiction is an awesome fucking band.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I miss them. Jane's Addiction.
Yeah, I got burnt out on Jane's Addiction there for a while.
They played a few of the tracks over and over again. It's one of those bands that didn't like stick with me forever. But if I still go back, like that song "Stop," where it says "Get back that automobile trail."
Stop
that goddamn radio.
Killer. Barry Farrell and the boys. Well,
oh,
big fan. I like to stop and go. And I like the Edge, man. I like the Edge. I've never seen them. I've seen video, and I dig it.
Going on here.
What?
Okay.
We're gonna go with a simple one because I gotta go bathroom. Band I've seen many a time, probably before you were born, Easton, and probably close to Kansas. Carry Out My Wayward Son and stuff like that. Back in old.
So Phil's gonna go to the bathroom, so we're gonna stop at K and have a musical interlude for a minute and a half. Where I gotta get in there a drink anyway for Easton.
All right, we got a minute and 30 seconds. Everybody be still. Go.
I'll give you time to eat, do some research.
Go.
Yeah. Can't think of that.
All right. Go pee if you gotta pee. I gotta get a drink. Or dance. Well, welcome back to the Phil and John Zone. We're in the middle of the alphabet game right now. Trying to see if we can remember the whole alphabet, naming off bands that people might not think that we saw. And Phil went to go pee, and normally I tell a little story about Phil and how he has to pee because he's older and stuff. But tonight I kind of took it easy on him. I didn't mention that part of the story. Oh, wait, did I just mention it?
Yes.
But it's okay. I got a fresh beer, and I got a cold beer. I went and said hi to my lovely wife, Amy, and major sponsor of the show, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Her and I are going on the road for a couple days here. We're going to head up to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan and go see some friends of hers that she grew up with, and then we're going to trip up to the Lake Superior, which I've never been to. And
I never have either.
You ever been up to DUP?
Nope, never have.
It's a neat place. I only got to go up there one time, just the last time we went and visited these folks we're going to hang out with this weekend. It should be fun. There's a lot of it sounds like we're gonna have a lot of crazy adventures. Something about a boat that takes us out on Lake Michigan. It's like a 2-story boat.
Okay, kind of like Spirit of Peoria that we've been on.
Well, I wonder if it'll be a bit like for Lake Superior, excuse me, not Lake Michigan. But yeah, I can't wait to check it out. It's gonna be fun. There's gonna be a lot of I think there's gonna be a lot of alcohol consumption and meats. So we just did K, and you said K. You said Keller Williams or Kangaroos or.
No, he didn't say K at all.
I didn't say K at all. What the heck are you talking about?
Is that where we're at?
Yes.
Where are we at? I'm in Aurora. Where are you at?
We're in Decatur, in Easton, in not Springfield, Macomb.
I'm in Macomb.
So we're this 3 little dudes from Illinois. We call them. We call us the boys from Illinois. It's our road name. We travel.
I picked Kansas. That's right. Don't you remember?
It's not California or Florida. It's Illinois.
No, or Detroit. It's Illinois.
Ooh, it's not Detroit.
I got to sing that line with Cody a couple weeks ago. It was really nice to sing with Cody and have him play some songs. We play this weekend too. Good. Here's the Cody Dekoff, the Chicago Farmer, the original.
I saw that. You got to see them. That's awesome.
It was a good show. He did a good. It was just a Chicago Farmer show. The last few times I saw him. Well, I guess he brought out Cody and Charlie at the end of it at the Rose Bowl.
Yeah, there was. He was down there, and then the next day he was at Fitzgerald's in Chicago with the Field Notes.
Nice.
So he wasn't there for the weekend.
So bands that we saw that what might not think we saw, starting with the letter K, kind of right in the middle of the alphabet. That's pretty smart. Okay, so K.
You got L.
Kansas. I got L. I don't have a good L. I can't think.
Time, man.
You have to have seen the band.
Well, I mean, obviously I've seen Leftover Salmon, but I love those guys.
That's better than nothing.
I saw L7. See that kind of.
I'm sure there's been a few. I just can't think of any. Just going Leftover Salmon. Leave it at that.
If somebody saw you like in the grocery store, they might not automatically assume that you go see Leftover Salmon. So we'll let that one pass.
My brother's music turned me on Dead Milkman and some XRT stuff early in my age. He has no clue what Leftover Salmon. He's a different genre of. Did they play Leftover Salmon on WXRT in Chicago? No. And he's an XRT guy. So, I mean, it's just a slight turn of the dial, and you don't really know, even though you like it.
Right. You don't hear it on the radio.
All right. I mean, I went and saw Mo, and a lot of people are Mo fans, and I thought, what is it? So
Leftover Salmon is its own thing. So if I had to go with M, I had a really good one. It's going to be
It's raining here, which is great. We need rain, man. We're trying.
Is it raining?
Farmers got to be not pouring, but just the pavement. Farmers got to be screwed. And I have a big garden in a small little plot, and I got to water every other day. You're not supposed to water every day. People who don't water don't have a garden. I mean, it's 80 and 90 and no rain. I mean, it's dry. Anyway, go ahead.
M. Mighty Boss Tones. Remember the Mighty Boss Tones?
Of course I do.
Oh, them 2 or 3 times back in the 90s.
Never seen them.
Saw them on a tour called the Hell of a Loser Tour. It was right around the time Lollapalooza was coming on, so they did the Hell of a Loser Tour. It was the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones and Murphy's Law. Punk rock stuff. So actually, Mighty Mighty Boss Tones and Murphy's Law. Same night. Both M's.
One of my favorite female vocalists, and I'll just everything's so easy for Pauline, everything's so easy for Pauline, and the name of the band is Nico Case, and she's coming back into Chicago after a year off. I mean, I got to see her a couple times with Laura, and Nico Case is my N and one of my favorite chicks of all time.
Nice.
Nico Case. I think Easton's doing research.
I know I'm brain dead today on my letters of freaking bands. It's because I haven't been home in a few days.
Well, look at your face. You're red as can be.
I know
You look like you've been skydiving.
Oh.
We love you, Easton. Thank you for being part of our show.
I mean, Olivia Tosh plays with multiple bands that I really like. Chickadee Sermon and Sunshine Daydream.
That's fine. There's no right and wrong answer.
But I saw you at that show, so I don't believe that it was one that you didn't think I would know you were at. Oh, did you ever go see Olivia Newton-John in concert?
No.
How about any opera singers? No, I know. Oh, but I can't think of no ones.
I want to say there's got to be bands that I've seen that start with the word "on." You know what I mean?
Ohio Players.
On Top of Mount Smoky.
No, I mean Boingo Boingo.
Over the Willow.
Off Broadway.
Medicine Show.
Old Crow Medicine. That's a good one. That's a good one for Old Crow Medicine Show. I like playing this game around.
But I saw one.
That doesn't come up.
I saw one of their posters at a place before I knew who they were a long time ago. Old Crow Medicine Show. It was at a bar that we were at.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Well, yeah, but I just saw the poster and didn't know who it was, and we didn't go to the show. And it was like 4 or 5 years before the wagon wheel got big, you know. But
Easton's researching bands. Oh.
Okay,
you got P, John. You got P.
I've been driving.
No, I said oh.
Oh, okay.
I was just trying to help Easton.
Okay. Well,
if I had to say
P. What
I would say Pink Floyd.
Okay. You seen him?
Pink Floyd with David Gilmour in 1994 with Soldier Field. See, it works. That's exactly the reaction you're supposed to get. Oh, you've seen them? See?
Oh, hell yeah.
This is
4 times for this cat. Soldiers Field a couple times. No, not 4 times. 3 times. No. P. Q.
There's only how many bands? Did you see Quiet Riot? I mean,
no, I have not.
Is there Quick Band, Quiet Band?
I've not seen Queen. I've not seen Queensryche. That was Scusi Quattro. I'd never seen her. That's going to stump me, and I think it's like Scrabble. It gets me.
You should get it. Everybody should get a pass if they want to, but then the next person has to take it. So,
all right, I'll take a pass.
Makes me feel better, that's all.
So you just shipped Q right down to you.
No, I don't have a Q. I was ready for the next one. I was gonna go with Rob Zombie, but Q.
How about we just a pass? Just Quiet Riot did play at a bowling alley here in Decatur, but I was too embarrassed to buy tickets and go to something like that, so we didn't go to that. So I could say I saw a sign where it said Quiet Riot was playing at the bowling alley.
I really like Queens of the Stone Age. I think those guys are killer. I haven't seen them though.
I never have seen them. Have you seen them, Phil?
No, I haven't. Otherwise, I said that. That's Laura's
favorite band.
They're an East Coast band, yeah.
It can't be an East Coast. Hold on a second. You guys got to back up because
they're not an East Coast.
It has Mark Lanigan.
Aren't they?
Well,
Lanigan's from Seattle.
Do you realize who you're talking to up there about Greg DeLuey and Mark Lanigan and all that stuff? She's gonna.
Is that Seattle?
Okay.
I mean,
maybe I was getting mixed up with Seth from Dan Patrick's show. He really likes Queens of the Stone Age. That's based out of Connecticut there. So.
Queens of the Stone Age. Yeah, Anthony Bourdain's new final autobiography documentary's got Josh Holm in it. If you like Anthony Bourdain and it's deep, I saw the trailer. It's heavy. He goes, you ain't gonna like the way this ends. And of course I did. I was a big Anthony Bourdain fan, big Queens of the Stone Age fan. a Josh Home fan, and they're both incorporated. And when you do stupid things and the stupid drug that gets people nowadays, and I don't think you could ever get rid of it. Hopefully people can, but man, it lingers and lingers. And it got Anthony, it got a demon, and that's my opinion. I'm sorry to say that.
All right. So that's Q. So we're on R. Easton, you have R. Because that was a bummer, dude.
That was. I don't know, Q. Man. I mean, Rob Zombie was pretty sweet, though. I will say I enjoyed it.
I told my Rob Zombie story out here once where the homeless guy, I kind of like said hi to him, and he goes, "Hey, man, you look like Rob Zombie."
The band before them, though, was Cypress Hill, and Cypress Hill did a better job than Rob Zombie did that day.
Because everybody got all high when they were watching Cypress Hill, and then
they started with 2 hits from the bong. They did.
And then Rob Zombie's Rob Zombie's kind of like a little bit of a bummer when you're all high after watching Cypress Hill.
Who plans that? Cypress Hill, then Rob Zombie afterwards.
That is a weird mix, man. That's a weird mix. Well, I saw Anthrax and Primus and Public Enemy in the same night, so they're probably trying to do these crossover shows. So,
I've seen Alan Jackson back up ZZ Top, and Alan Jackson blew away ZZ Top. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. At Tinley Park. I thought Alan Jackson rocked. I've seen ZZ Top many a time. I'm a lifetime member, go backstage, meet him, and blah, blah, blah. But
I'm on ass.
I'm like, Alan Jackson, what the hell's going on here?
Is it my turn?
Oh, your turn.
Steve Miller Band.
Fly Like an Eagle.
That's Santana.
Mm-hmm. Many.
When I was in high school, I listened to Steve Miller a lot. I really liked him.
Yeah, I like Steve Miller. He's a cool drive around music, and my dad would play Joker a lot. The song "The Joker," you know, I'm a Joker, I'm a smoker, I'm a midnight toker, you know.
Yeah.
It's that was forever one of my favorite songs. Maurice.
He was with a band that when he came out with that song. What was that band's name that he was with? Steve Miller and the
Steve Miller Band.
Was it just Steve Miller Band?
I always knew it was Steve Miller Band. It was Steve Miller Blues Band at first when they were in San Francisco.
Steve Miller Band.
Maybe it was just
that's the San Francisco band, you know, from the late '60s. The Steve Miller Band, or at least they played that. Okay, Steve Miller Band. ST is for Phil.
Biggest show I seen with Peter Frampton, backup was Ted Nugent, but I'm going to go, Rachel's watch our show. We're going to go with T-Chicken, Tyrannosaurus Chicken from Arkansas. Hey,
oh, we knew you liked Tyrannosaurus Chicken, but these are bands that people don't believe you saw, but I kind of believe you saw Ted.
Well, I saw both.
Did Ted Nugent, ask a question, did Ted Nugent have sparks and shit shooting out the stage?
No. He was raw and long hair and a mustache. No, this is hardcore. This is no show. What
year was it?
What years was it?
No, you didn't see a show in multiple
We're talking. This is
5 years.
This is, okay. People don't know. I grew up in Chicago, so I've seen shows at the Double Door, the Metro, the Uptown, the Granada Theater, Chicago Stadium, the Auditorium, Broadway, off Broadway, all those bars and all those places in the city. A lot of Subterranean and Martyrs. So I've seen a lot of crazy. Yeah, Ted, you lost the screen again. I mean, I've seen killer bands at small little bars in Chicago. So you did it again. Don't do that.
Bars.
We're doing it again so you can realize how to go back and fix your side of the thing. Because we can still see you and hear you. But whatever you did last time, do it again. You didn't like that picture, Ted? Hold on, don't change it. I want to show it one more time.
See, that's when he was older, man. That's when he was, yeah. You son of a gun.
Hey, did you get it back, Phil? How quick are you now?
Just practice, because I got a better version of that image. Hold on. Because there's more to that image than what you can see in that particular image. So this is the better picture. I'm not really a fan.
Okay. That's fine.
But that,
I didn't say you have to.
I do like the image, though. The image is pretty telling. I dig it. You know that one song he has about Wang Dang Sweet Poontang? It's a real song title, folks. I didn't make it up.
Okay, you got it. Okay, I guess is a lot of. Still don't see you. I'm about to click it.
Hey, it's been a minute.
You did it before. Are you tired of me, Easton?
Yes, I am. In my head.
Whatever you did before. Because you didn't go anywhere last time. You didn't freeze ever, but you came back like without going away. Anyway, so Ted Nugent for T. That's cool. While Phil's trying to figure out how to come back to us, folks, and he's still there. We can still see him. Don't have faith.
Why are you? What happened? Why does the
Right.
screen change? What are you splitting? Because you put Ted
I don't
Nugent on there.
What are you doing? Come on, Phil.
Hey, people don't want to look at our faces the whole damn time. You got to show a picture of Ted Nugent every now and then. At
But
the end
all
of the
of a
show, I'm doing it
sudden,
again.
okay.
Control, Alt, Delete doesn't work here, Phil. Don't
quiet.
do that.
I'm not-
You got back in last time. You figured it out by yourself.
I'm listening to you. Come on. What's the next letter?
I'm you. I don't know. Let's go with the used. People wouldn't think, because I'm a younger generation, wouldn't think I know a band from the early 90s like the used, but I have. I've seen them.
Wow. The early 90s was late in my music career. I thought the Used were a bunch of posers. So
Yeah.
that's a good choice. They because they just didn't last very long. It was cool, but it wasn't catchy enough, I guess.
I was there more for Eve 6, I think, that day. I was in the Eve 6 there during that time.
Eve 6.
Yeah, he's talking about some era of music. I think I was over 21. I remember you were listening to that maybe.
Right.
That doesn't matter. Either way, Eve 6 is your selection for T, or what letter are we on? You.
I went with used.
You.
The used.
V. Oh, the Violent Femmes.
No, I knew you were going to say Violent Femmes there, John, but we already knew you were going to say Violent Femmes.
All right. I think there's too many other bands I've ever seen that start with a V. Valley. There's not Valley Boys, Valley Girls, Valley of the Doom, Valley of the Dinosaurs.
Yeah, you know, can you guys hear me?
We can see you.
I can't see you guys. You guys screwed it up. I mean, I didn't touch any. Now I'm completely.
Try
Let me touch John's computer. Let me get you back. It's not working?
All right, try one more time. There we go. That's better. All right, there you go. How's he look now, Easton?
Nope, I can't get your computer to get him back on. It's not working.
Try again. Here, there we go. Try again now. Can you see us, Phil?
Let me try mine.
No, we're just quiet.
We gotta come to your house and give you a tap. Is Laura there to help, maybe, or?
There's a YouTube video, I bet.
Well, then how am I going to teach him how to open YouTube?
Oh.
I can do it if.
Laura, where you at?
She's upstairs watching the show.
What's she watching?
The show. This show.
Oh, so she's
She's
laughing.
laughing
at,
at me, going, "I can help you."
Yep.
All right.
No Pants Monday
Okay.
starts in 4 minutes.
All right, it says.
And it starts with the word Virginia before. There's a pretty good chance. There's probably an 80% chance I've seen a bluegrass band that starts with the word Virginia.
Probably, yes. I can't even think.
No, because I mean, the Vinyl Femmes I've seen a bunch of times. I saw Vinyl Femmes like with the first drummer. Does that count?
Don't touch anything. Don't put any no more Ted Nugent on there.
Are you back?
What? You see me now?
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
See how'd you do it? Do you remember how you did it?
3 minutes.
Funny.
So I'm going with Vinyl Femmes with the first drummer. I don't think I've seen any other bands. Violet and the Undercurrents. There we go. Violet and the Undercurrents.
Damn, that's a good one. Because yes, I seen them. They're a 5-piece chick band down south that First Way Down Wander Festival. They were very good, very very good.
Nice.
Okay, what do I got? W. V. You had V. Oh, I got a good one. Waitresses. I've seen them. The Waitresses. Okay. You're up.
Who was in the wake?
They have a very popular song. I'm going to get it right. I've seen them with when I was in Madison, Wisconsin. Look it up. The Waitresses. I think the song is called Christmas Rap. It's a very big, huge hit in the underground world. the waitresses. I can go with the Who. I can go with.
I want to say I've seen that around on YouTube. The
Look at
waitresses.
I'm intrigued by the waitresses. They got a super catchy song, and John, you're gonna go, "Whoa, I know that band." The
What?
waitresses.
How does it go? Can you hum a few bars?
Um, okay, I do double? Now, if I hit anything, yeah, the waitresses. Christmas wrapping, no, that's not.
I've heard the name.
Girl singer, girl singer.
I've heard the name of the waitress before, so I've either inducted
Yeah,
or my
I remember I
history.
used to get. They handed out buttons that were like a menu.
You know what's messed up?
It was in Madison. If you've ever been to Madison, Wisconsin, one of the greatest cities for the college town and underground music, where the Violent Femmes are from.
They're from Milwaukee, but yeah,
Yeah, I
Madison.
haven't been.
Yeah, that's
Madison's
yeah.
where they got their big breaks, I'm sure. I think we're gonna go through Madison tomorrow, actually. So why don't they find a place to eat?
Where you going tomorrow
Were
already?
you peeing when I told the story?
I know where
Are
you're
you going to be gone for a whole week? I thought it was a weekend, John.
I think I would just be gone for a few days.
Are you taking Scoop?
No, he has to go to Miss Saunders' house, our dog caretaker, who's super sweet and amazing with little critters. So
That's what we say as little dog owners. I'm going to just cut it right now. But once you leave that dog after 2 days, you're going to go, son of a bitch, I don't care who's watching. I want that dog back.
Oh yeah, I pet everybody else's dog when we're not around our dog. That's just every dog appeals to you, But I am. Hold on a second. Who just went? You said W for Warrant. You saw Warrant?
No, I have not.
So
Even though it's my era, but no.
Hey, there is no X. I got nothing for X.
I saw X. I can use.
Well, I got
X.
X.
For
I got a
Y.
bunch of X.
What's X? Give me some X's.
I saw X.
Down in Texas?
X. No, just X. The band X. I saw them. That counts. Because it's not a band. It would be on my normal playlist.
There's a band called X. I seen a band called XTC. I seen a band called X-Ray Spec.
So I just gave my X up so Easton gets Y.
Oh, why? Yes.
We thought he was getting off easy, but you got to just trade your letter. That'll be passed. You trade your letter, so you get Y.
But the only thing that comes to my mind is Yonder Mountain String Band.
That's
but-
See, I always go the old school.
Yeah.
And I forget about
Yeah.
this. Yep.
With Jeff Austin.
Both.
Yep. So that counts. That's two versions of the same band. That's cool. You saw both versions? Sweet.
Yeah, they came to Macomb actually and did a 4th of July thing without Jeff a couple years ago. They shut down the square, put the stage up. I mean, it's mostly a bunch of squares, but that didn't stop me from getting drunk in the beer garden.
See, I want to show another picture, but I know that if I do that, Phil will get frozen up and be like 3 more minutes of him talking about how to get back on the screen.
I'm off in 5 minutes. So.
Do you need to go now, Phil?
No.
Okay, because
I don't have to go anywhere.
I thought you had some fantasy golf to do or something like that.
No, I got fantasy NBA at 6:30, but the dog's hungry and Laura's eating a shake and she needs to eat too. She can't.
Well, I won't keep it.
There's only 3 baseball games today, so I don't have to do very much.
No, I'm not doing baseball. Baseball's too tough. I'm doing NBA, and I got 2 games tonight. I'm playing DraftKings, and it's at 6:30. So I'm on 3.
We're not going to stay too much longer, but we aren't finished with the alphabet either. I don't know where we're at. I think it might be your turn, and we're on the letter Z.
Z. Okay. Well, obviously I've seen Z. I'm a lifetime member. I'll tell you that story, and people know. Back in '80, when I was married at the time, me and my wife at the time got a lifetime member to Z. People don't know to hear the story, but I can go to ZZ Top. Ex-wife. I meet him backstage all the time. I met him many a time, and met back close.
If
So
ZZ
go ZZ Top.
plays a show,
Something bizarre.
If ZZ Top plays in Bloomington, you got free tickets.
We used to do it. It didn't matter anymore. We after we got divorced, so we rotate. You could have 1 year, and now I don't even care. I've seen him so many times. So, I mean, if I ask, hey, you got him this year, you go ahead, take.
Oh, ZZ Top.
So we get to go front row, inside 10 rows. So we paid $100 in 1987. The next year they got so big. Okay. The next year they got so big they discontinued it. So for the rest of our lives, we have incorporated for that $200 investment, free tickets, for the rest of our lives. We can go anywhere in the continental United States and see him for free inside 10 roads and go
I have
backstage.
one more
And
question,
I'd
Phil.
party with him and drank Heineken and had cake. And
Whatever.
you can't, yeah. So
Listen.
a lot of stories about that. It was a great
I'm talking.
investment.
Yeah, I'm talking.
That sounds fun, Phil.
Did anybody listen to what I said?
My question is, do you think you'd ever want to grow your beard out like ZZ Top, man?
I probably should. No. No, I've.
Do you have a beard? Do you ever get a beard? Because you shave a lot, it seems like.
You're always clean shaven, Phil.
Phil's always clean shaven. Do you shave like a lot? Every day?
Why do you ask such questions?
I got a memo from makeup, and they were asking these questions like we never even see a 5 o'clock shadow. But would you like to have that kind of beard? Like, well, this is like last segment of the show here. We got to end with a bang here, all right? So do you think?
If he hasn't shaved since Friday, he should have a 5 o'clock shadow on Monday. You're right.
I'm turning like 7. No, I shave it every other day.
You're not turning 70 yet.
No, but I'm old. No, I shave every day. No, I shave every other day if I need to. And
I'm once a week usually, but the girlfriend likes the beard.
well, you're young. I'm old. I don't know.
I'm giving this 2 weeks.
All right. Well, that's like my last question.
But I try to.
What else you want to say to people?
Oh, and now I'm gonna go.
Watching. I think we have to. This is the show itself needs to come to an end shortly anyway because we got to eat too. You got to eat. Laura's got to eat. I think Easton just did some kind of negotiation with off screen that we weren't aware
There's
of.
3 children here now. Yeah.
All right. You can order. You live in Macomb. You can deliver us a pizza if you want. My address is here. I'll give you my address. So everybody wants to order
Yeah,
pizza.
say it out loud here, Phil.
That's a great idea, John. We give our address out to people. Okay. You don't have to send us. Yeah. Put it on your card and send us some food. Chicken wings. I need some chicken wings.
You'll get 48 good emails, and then you'll get pieces of mail, but the 2 that they hate mail are the ones
I don't
that
care.
are
As long as I get
most.
chicken wings, I'm good.
No, they would probably say something I don't like. But folks, that's the Phil and John Zone, number 56. We appreciate everybody for showing up. I'm gonna I think we're gonna end with our outro music that we had there, Phil. Unless you got any final words you want to say before I freeze you.
Summer solstice at the lighthouse.
About that one.
25 a person, 50 per couple, 3 nights. Eric Lambert could be there. Easton, I don't know if you can show up. You're not in the club yet.
Check my schedule.
But yeah, miss you, John. Miss the fam. Miss everything. Number 56. It's not our 56 weeks in a row. Good things to come. Keep painting, John. Love your artwork. Miss you at Hartford. And happy Monday. Love
Happy
you.
Monday. No pants Monday.
Love the Phil and John show. And signing off. It's the Phil and John show. We can do whatever we want.
Watch this.
I'm out here. I'm going to
Thank you,
the
Phil.
other side of the Phil and John show.
Thank you, Easton
for coming
Bishop.
on the show.
Hey, thank you, John.
Peace.
Thank you to everybody who was involved with everything we've ever done. We appreciate it.
I'm just giving you some outro music. Phil and John show. Send me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. With commentary that's rich and deep now. And none of the topics that will creep you out. Sound of another Phil John show. You ought to know what all the artists have to go through. So please turn on your magic beam.
I hope you don't mind me using those clips of you there, Phil.
Thank you, Phil. Amazing how many people.
Phil and John show.
Jeffrey Blackman. Didn't see him today.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Wow.
Let's go get him.
I think that's
Go get him.